Here we go. Get your ass up. Out the bed. Well, you should be up. We've been fucking up.
Nice.
Shout out to rehearsal. Bitches. We on the west side. Here we go, y'all. Yes. It's the Rollout Show. It's official. I think.
Yeah, we got pulled over.
Yeah, apparently rent was due. Motherfucking turned all that shit off till he got all his money.
I'm late. I had to stop by the liquor bank.
It's the Rollout Show. All new. Back at you. Ready to do the damn thing. It's your boy Speed Doggy Dog in the building. To my left we have
the Poetess.
Very sexy
and light skin.
And to my right we have
RT.
Extra light skin.
Extra light skinned.
I look like a hillbilly.
They pulled me out of the oven earlier.
Yeah, I'm glad you took
Premature, light skinned.
Glad you took that Confederate flag shirt off.
I didn't marinate long enough.
And to the left of him, for some reason, I don't know why this motherfucker's.
Or to the right.
TDP is not here yet. And I'm just holding it down till homie comes. Lou Dix in the house. That's right, DIX.
It's
The nigga they love to hate, Lou.
Hey.
They love hating you.
Hey, you
They
know
love to
what?
hate Lou.
Long as they doing something with themselves, that's important.
Shout out to all the fans who hung in there with us and clowned the shit out of us. The best one I heard was somebody said, take the red plug, plug it into the red hole. That was the best one so far.
Technical difficulty.
Oh!
It's the Blue Rollout Show.
Did that beat hit you?
Yeah, that
or
beat got
something?
me, man. That beat. When you're a certain age, it's that bass, boy.
Sound real gay
That
right
free
there.
bass.
Because that's all you can hear is the bass.
Bass
of it.
when you old.
It's back, fan. We're doing it, and I appreciate everybody just hanging in there. And we got the kinks worked out. We were supposed to do this yesterday, but you know,
But Speedy,
I had the kids.
right.
Couldn't
And
do
then
it.
that's a lot.
That's a lot to deal
Yeah,
with.
yeah, when you got kids. And good job.
And
You
a
have like a sixth man kid.
can't transport no
Six man
kids
of
in
the
a
year
hybrid.
Speedy had free agency in his house.
Now, Speedy, since you've been married, it's 12 kids now, right?
Yeah, I picked up two.
Goddamn Partridge Family over there.
Damn.
Picked up two possibles.
The Brady Bunch.
Hey, y'all need a theme
You got a
song.
spade hand.
So-
And two possibilities.
So my stepson said, "Can I call you daddy?" Hold up on that pimp. Research ain't finished yet. I don't know. Then my son looked at me and went, "No."
Yeah, no, that's my.
Oh, you're a good dad, Speedy.
Yeah.
Step or regular.
So what's everybody been up to? It's been a while since we've
Start
all
with
been
Lewis.
together.
You still
and-
thin?
Lou.
All right, man.
Lewis.
Just, let's say congratulations to my son. He graduated from Morehouse.
It's 4 years.
Fantastic.
It's 4 years went by, so we're really happy. He's got a job at Oracle.
I heard he's a dancer at.
No, he's not a
That
dancer.
still counts as a job. As long as it brings home the bacon.
His degree was in business marketing, and he got honors, and he's heading to Boston to work. Actually, we're moving him down there in about 3 weeks. And
Wait a
then
minute. Is he 3? Why is he moving him down there?
Well, we have what is cheaper, so you got to look at.
Called being a responsible parent.
Yeah, because if you had to move
Look
it, that'd
into
be
it.
a lot. You need a whole U-Haul.
No, my daughter got accepted to North Carolina University.
DeVry online.
Congratulations. and
Accepted to Phoenix online.
so he's going to be hanging out with his sister, who's finishing up her last year at Emerson in Boston, so they get to hang out for a year.
What's her major?
Wow.
Her major is history and writing. So she
Is her hymen still intact?
her hymen is still in. No,
Get
no.
the fuck out. Somebody
He
hit
said
that.
her hymen.
Well, that part. Now I've
Dr. Caldwell, paging Dr.
As many
Caldwell.
cooches as you've been up in,
I didn't know it was
you
called
don't
a
know what a hymen. It's
You
not
must-
hymen. It's hymen.
It's hymen.
Hymex.
What it is, it's for those of you who don't know.
Well, when someone's choking in Speedy's family, they do the hymen removal. The hymen maneuver. And
for our young folks out there, that's
I can breathe and I'm a virgin again.
that's something that covers the young lady's vagina until it comes off either through sports or sexual activity.
Sports?
Yes, you can actually you can lose your hymen from sports activity. Yes, you can.
And she drains a three-pointer and her hymen's busted. What a
She's
jump
a woman.
shot.
She's a woman now.
She's a woman now. What a womanly jumper.
The trainer's taking her off right now to talk to her. No, so we're really
So you have a boyfriend?
who? My
Your
daughter?
daughter,
No, actually, her and her boyfriend were together for 3 years. They broke up. Michael, I really like
So
him.
he's been hitting that.
Yeah, they've been having
Specializing in hymen removal.
Yeah, that's his major.
Does she call him Daddy?
No, she doesn't call him. I don't know what she calls him. Michael. She calls him X now.
Yeah, I was gonna say calls it
But
over.
he helped her. She's in New York, and shout out. She's at New York working for V Magazine. She's doing an internship. She's written 4 articles.
Oh, wow.
And so we're really proud. That girl works so hard. She's on the dean's list. I mean,
I saw your daughter. She's cute.
She's beautiful.
I don't know.
Yours
how
is
you
beautiful
made,
too.
Yes, she is.
Yeah.
And it was weird going. I went to North Carolina to watch her graduate from high school, and she's waving, "Hey, Dad." I'm like, God, I wanted to cry.
You didn't cry?
No, I couldn't do it, man.
Well, you got to save your tears up. You got about 14 more graduations.
So Brooklyn graduates, right? From 5th to 6th. I don't know. They do 5th to 6th.
Why do you graduate for that though?
That's the stupidest shit in the world, but I had to go with it. Some there. He the tallest kid there. It was a lot of Mexicans, but hey, a couple of them were rapists. But anyway, that had nothing to do with it.
Speedy, come on.
Shout out to the
They're coming
Donalds.
across our borders. They're rapists.
No, they're not. Shout out
Some
to
of
Latino
them
people.
are nice people.
Some of them might be. I love how he just threw that line away. And some of them might be nice.
They should take down Confederate flag and put Donald Trump up there.
No, I think they should just replace a Confederate flag with a gay Confederate flag, just to piss them off. Like leave the Confederate flag up, but put rainbows in it. That's all I'm
In the
saying.
stars.
Yeah, in the stars. You know how pissed they would be. You know how pissed those Southern rednecks would
13
be?
guys
Hey,
jumping over the
man.
stars.
What the hell is wrong with my goddamn flag, man?
It's fluttering now.
It's so colorful.
Shout out to
I don't know why I want to dance my racism now. I want to dance it out.
Shout out to my daughter Cheyenne. And
Oh,
she
she's
got
grown up to be such a beautiful
Yeah,
young
she
lady.
is.
now she got taken.
Where?
Well,
What, you got taken?
yeah, this dude
I've got
was
a particular
dating,
set of
she
skills.
she was dating this guy. She's like, he's a basketball player and he's pretty good. He might go to North Carolina. So I'm like, all right. So she goes and buy him a Christmas present. And this motherfucker didn't give her shit.
Oh.
Wait, now, how old is Cheyenne first?
She's 18 now.
Okay, she's 18. Oh, they just want you to know that she's 18.
So she calls and she tells, but she's crying. And I said, well, look at this, Cheyenne. You only got taken for a card and a gift.
What kind of gift? It could have been a
It was a shirt. She bought him a
iPhone or-
shirt.
Oh, a shirt.
And so I said, I've gotten bitches for cars. So
That's karma.
That's
It's coming
fatherly
back
parent.
to your
That's,
daughter.
That's yeah, really.
hey,
That's parenting. 101.
Every future husband wants to hear from.
it's an upgrade.
Chill. You know what? Love is tough. But you know what? Long as you lesson learn, it's good for her.
Speaking of love, Lewis, you went several years without it.
Without-
What's
No, I got love.
what's your
I just
status right
as
now?
far
Are you
as
still
being-
with Kiwi?
No.
What's his name? What's his name? Who you with now?
I'm still celibate, but and I haven't, been dating. Kiwi
What
and
the
I.
fuck?
Kiwi and I are still friends.
She's a great girl.
Yes,
oh,
she
was
is.
a
She's
great girl.
she's a wonderful girl, but her daughter's entering the age of teenage, and she has to really focus on her. And that's, and
Is that the one you gave her?
That's the excuse. So she doesn't have time for you anymore?
no, it's just that I'm not ready to get married. And she wants to get married.
she planted
and
that
I
seed
don't
on
want
you.
to get married. I just got things I have to do.
Lewis, you don't have no option, motherfucker. You is a hard sale.
You know, the one funny thing about it is I've looked around, and it seems that everybody has options. 'Cause I
Except for
see
you.
people that should not be with people with people.
Oh, well, look at the
I mean, you look
internet
around,
sensation.
you're like, how he get somebody?
What dude with Down syndrome on the internet? That's getting all the
You
pictures.
saw that nigga
Yeah.
tongue kissing.
Right.
Wait,
Kissing
no.
all these chicks.
What's his name? Winslow? What's his name? Winslow? Whatever his name is. Him and A-Town. The one that sings, "Good morning, the birds are chirping."
That one, but I saw this.
No, seriously, I seen both of them last week backstage at the BET Experience, and people were rushing up to take pictures with them. I mean, Ice Cube was right here.
And they're like,
They was
"Fuck you."
rushing
Cube.
A-Town and the other guy.
Now, is this the guy with the big teeth, the not
Yeah.
good-looking guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Cube, excuse me.
I
let me
think he
get-
has get down syndrome. I don't think he has like just Down syndrome. He's too cool.
Cube. Let me
Got him.
Let me get over here. About,
Gotcha.
Dude with the dribble.
Double dribble on you.
Well,
Get him a napkin.
I saw him tongue kissing a very beautiful
Who?
white woman. The one with the overbite.
Yeah, that's
I think he got
Horsey.
more than an overbite.
That motherfucker got a
he got a cut off.
They bet on him in Vegas, the over-under bite. I'll take the over and the under.
Now I'll say this, RT. Every time I see that Colonel's commercial, I think of you.
Well, thank you. That's my wonderful white heritage. It is finger licking good.
I hate that fucking
That's
commercial.
Bush doing the old voice.
I hate that fucking commercial. Because I feel like any minute you're going to go, hey, niggers, we got more chicken than you can throw a pencil at.
Then you can throw a chicken bone at.
Well, that is one of my secret recipes: is get people to do it for free. Free help is finger licking good.
Shots fired.
And this is shit I don't get. He do all that shit, and then they go, you get 5 pieces of chicken and a cookie.
And a cookie.
As if though the cookie is the sale. Like, God damn, I gotta have it.
I'll be honest. Sometimes the cookie's the best part of the meal.
The secret recipe is get back in that kitchen. That is the secret recipe.
We're seeing Rock's underwear on the stream. He doesn't.
Who the fuck? Who is that?
What?
Oh, my
She's looking at a
man.
visual that we can't
Crack
see.
kills, bro.
Somebody has their pants
Got
down
his
on the
whole
lip.
ass showing on the thing.
Man, America's just
Finger licking
too
good.
much information sometimes.
Oh, it's a delay.
So we got a delayed crack.
So
Yeah.
7-second delay, ass crack.
And what's worse? What's worse, real time crack or delayed crack?
Yeah, or knowing it's coming. It's coming! It's on delay!
Okay.
Wait for it!
So, RT, what have you been up to?
Oh, man, living life.
Being white.
Being
Do
white.
cruises now, I hear. You're on.
Cruises, clubs, colleges, bitches. I do it all.
What's cruises? What are cruises like these days?
They're fun, man. They the only difficult spot is you got to do these kid shows where you like, they got fucking kids in audience, like kids,
What kind of kids?
like kids, fucking kids,
Fucking kids.
like kids that don't understand a joke, like kids. Like, why am I telling you a joke? I should.
All right, give me one of your kid jokes.
Well, I don't have a kid joke.
I'm just saying the
but,
one you
But
tried.
what happened was I got heckled by a kid one time. And it was a
Hilarious.
good
On the
goddamn
ship?
heckle. Yeah, because you got to do 30 minutes, right? And you know how it is. You do 30 minutes. Sometimes you just warming up,
Yeah.
and you just, hey, how are you? Where are you from? Are you married? Right? So I did like 3 or 4. Oh, now you're playing it on delay? So
delayed crack.
7-second delay.
And what's worse?
That's you.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I was like, turn the sound off.
I'm like, where the fuck that
I'm
come
here. Now we're on delay. First it was an ass crack, now it's us. What the fuck kind of show is this?
Right.
But anyway, so I'm in front of these kids, right? And so I'm just doing greetings. Hey, how you doing? What's up? What are you married? Blah 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 blah. First time on a cruise. And this kid, about 8 years old, she after about 3-4 minutes, she says, "When do the jokes start?"
Are you serious?
I was like, "Bitch, that was a good one. You got me, you 8-year-old."
8-year-old.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying, man.
I got some kids.
8-year-old just heckling me.
I got some kids here for you. That you can use.
You got some kid
Should
jokes.
have made her walk the plank.
Throw off the starboard side.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Just in case you're tuning in, it is the Rollout Show, all new Rollout Show in a bunker, brought to us by Media.
So bunker with
Morris
nice curtains.
Media.
Morris
In a
Media.
bunker.
In a bunker, as you can see.
In a bomb bunker.
We got curtains behind us.
No, these are poetess from the kitchen.
they're from the kitchen.
It was like her sheets.
She take them home after every show.
Somebody walking by her house and going, I can see it in that bitch house. Yesterday I couldn't see it.
Oh yeah, look, it's a Spider-Man sheet underneath it. Spider-Man.
Our
Hey,
DJ is DJ Twin,
twin.
which means there's 2 of him.
He's been cloned. Which one? Is this the real twin?
He looks like always.
Always.
Always Twin.
The non-alcoholic version.
And shout out to Mike, who I haven't seen in a long time, wearing a 2-piece
Bone Thugs
beige.
and Husky.
Yeah, got the beige convict look.
He said 2-piece beige.
2-piece beige.
He's got the safari look.
Yeah. Convicts on a safari.
Now, did the stomach come with the shirt, or the shirt come with the stomach? 'Cause you said fuck sexy, nigga.
Now listen, if a wild animal runs up on you, Holmes, just shank him.
Wait, shut up.
Just stab the rhinoceros. That's it.
Mike gets the ladies. I ain't gonna run on him on that one.
Got the ponytail.
He gets the
It's
ladies.
a silky smooth hair. That's what it is.
Yeah, that motherfucker got the
Luxurious.
you got a polyester perm.
You know how many juices and berries in that motherfucker? Listen, it's silky smooth, Mike.
Hey, we got to get to some shit. So we appreciate the fact that you guys took the time to listen to us and hang in there as we had our. What was wrong?
There was some technical
There was
difficulty.
nothing wrong. There's never anything wrong, Speedy. Just move on.
You know how it is
what I'm
internet
saying.
radio.
So
I'd like to welcome you guys to Morris Media Studios. I'm really glad that we're back together to bring the funny to the listeners. We have a very loyal fan base from Foxhole to Reach Around Radio to the Rollout Show and all of us individually. And I couldn't sleep last night because I was so excited about this morning.
And we thank all 10 of you for listening. Thank you very much for listening.
Hey, wait. It's 13. I brought 3 people.
The Baker's dozen.
So you can hit us up actually at 323-293-3375, or you can hit us, we're on Skype, Morris Media 1. Hit us up on Skype. And right now we're going to take a quick break and go into the mix with DJ Twin.
You should give him that number again. You know,
go ahead, DJ.
323-293-3375, and we'll be right back.
DJ Twin.
Money. Nah.
Yeah, we are back. We are back. It's the Rollout Show right here on
Morris Media Live.
Did I get it right?
Morris Media Live.
It's your boy Speedy in the house. We have
The Poetess.
We have.
And RT, the white boy, the most ignorant with the least pigment.
We have.
Lou Dix, I'm special.
And by special, we mean retarded.
We mean a jeweler here.
Hey, Lou, I found that missing chromosome. In your pocket.
I see you can draw in circles.
The volume went down.
You don't hit the
You just
table.
turn your headphones up.
Yeah, don't hit the table.
These are pretty colors.
Hey, are you going to go to Special Olympics?
Man, come on now. First of all, Special Olympics, it's here in L.A.
Yeah.
You're very excited about
There's some kids, you be like, that motherfucker ain't special. It was one dude they showed on ESPN.
Oh, Speedy, come on.
Trust me, bro, he wasn't special, but he was a track meet like, I'm going to win this shit. Like, he ain't special. He just said, I'm going to win this shit. He's like, I'm going to win this shit.
Hey, man, I just watched Cuba Gooding in radio.
Oh, no.
He went way too far with that.
Never go full retard. He went full retard?
Like Jamie did. Jamie did full.
And he was playing the violin and stuff.
Yeah, but he couldn't get back, motherfucker.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
He kept the character?
That shit fucked him.
Is the
Oh, did
video
it?
on?
He's still homeless.
All right,
Jamie, don't sleep on Skid Row.
so we are back, and we have special things happening. What we got next, Pietas?
Well, we have some news, some headline news. Although we're not with the headline.
That's always good.
This
Where
just
is my
in your
news?
mouth.
Oh, your news is over here. Here's your news.
Yeah, my bad.
Your news got slid over here.
Gave it to the white
The
man.
news is
Like
moving.
Speedy could read. Anyway,
What are these symbols? Those are letters, Speedy.
you
Those are
guys
letters.
mentioned about Donald Trump earlier
Oh,
and
shit.
his comments. Little does he know that, at the time, he didn't know that it was going to hit his pockets as hard.
Yes.
A
Everybody
lot of
left
corporations have backed out of deals with Donald Trump
El Pollo
regarding
Loco, Taco Bell,
Univision.
Univision.
No, Univision actually did. They pulled the Miss America pageant.
Yeah,
Jeez.
and NBC Universal, they pulled out. Emmett Smith pulled out as a judge.
What was Emmett doing?
He was a judge.
Hey, I know some people that should have pulled out.
Well, actually, Donald's actually suing Univision for doing that, for pulling out the
Jeez.
Miss USA.
I don't know if he's going to win that. I don't know.
Here's the cold thing. He is number 2 in votes.
Oh, yeah, he
for
got a
Republicans.
bump in the polls after saying that dumb shit, which is...
Did he really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Speedy just said he number 2 in the polls in votes. Ain't nobody voted, Speedy. But
Well, I mean, when they walk and ask people, Louis.
I just think that's funny that you stated it like this. And he won the votes.
Well, let's vote on your hairline. How about that?
All right. I'm sure you'll get the vote wrong.
But anyway, no, seriously, because when they go to people and ask who would you vote for, and
Right.
those
No, you're right.
kind
The
of
polls.
votes.
To the polls.
I mean, who would? I bet you he'd probably get some
I want him
votes.
to. That means Hillary is in.
Yeah, I think the
Or
more...
the other guy, Ben.
Who, Carson?
Yeah.
Oh, the
Oh,
brother?
Ben Carson.
Papa John's dude?
Not the brother, what's the white
Ted
other
Cruz.
white? I can't think of his name right now.
Chris Christie?
It's
a big one?
It's on your paper.
No, he's a Democrat.
Oh, I know what she's talking about.
The old white
Oh,
guy.
he's actually good.
Bernie.
Yeah, Bernie.
Bernie
Sanders.
Bernie.
Bernie is actually a very good candidate because he's going to tell the truth. And in politics, that's not a good thing, but I think Hillary should pick him as a vice president. He ain't going to live long, but hey. 89
She's
years old.
probably as old as he is.
She looking better. I don't know how they did it because I remember back.
Did you hear her? She said one thing you won't see on her is gray hair. You won't see her gray in the White House. She's gonna keep her hair dyed. She's gonna keep her hair dyed.
Yeah, Barack came in looking like
Denzel.
Slick Willie. Yeah,
leaving like fucking
reaching for him.
Looks like one of the fat boys. This is terrible.
It's hard to not like Barack. It is so hard.
Hey,
He's just so.
Why would you want to not like
Fox News is doing a great job of not liking this.
Right, Fox
that is
News.
true.
Well, I mean, there are reasons to disagree with him, but just his rhythm, just the whole, and he kept being a father, a husband, just everything he does, it seems like he just thinks through it. Just even when he used the N word.
I always said I want to walk past the White House and hear somebody go, "Big six to the board, nigga."
He's playing dominoes.
I know he's playing dominoes. What else you got?
Well, a couple of weeks ago, Mr. Louis Farrakhan was in town. He's spreading the message of justice, no justice, or justice or else. They are commemorating the 20th anniversary of the Million Man March on October 10th.
RT, are you going?
Well, yes, I most certainly will make a visit there. Now, the problem is with the white man, the white devil, these pork-backed white devil. Sorry.
I'm glad we're in a bunker, motherfucker. You're going to get this shit going.
Yeah, so this year marks the 20th anniversary of the Million Man March, and they are going to convene on the nation's capital on October 10th, and the theme this year is Justice or Else.
We should go.
How about justice?
We should go.
I listen to Mr. Farrakhan and I listen to these great leaders, and I hear none of them. Well, let me not. Some of them say it, but we need more saying the fact that these young African American men who represent these gangs need to remove their rags and flags from their pockets. And I really would love us to get that movement. Let's get upset at that. The way these young people, African Americans, are taking each other's lives. At one point, we have to stand up and not celebrate that. Because if you look over the world, these guys in videos, they got the do-rags and thugs and killing, and nobody's upset about that. But you could take off for work. For all you people who are taking off work for the Confederate flag, take off work and be at the PTA meeting for your child's the first day of school. I challenge you on that.
All right.
That's a new segment called I Want to Rant.
Now, this year's Million Man March is brought to you by the new $5 lunch at KFC. It is finger-licking good.
And it comes with a cookie.
Comes with a cookie.
We actually have a call.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
what's the phone number?
The number is 323-293-3375. Who's on the line?
Got a call.
Hi. This is your mom calling. I wanted to say hello to everybody.
Hey, Mama.
Guys back.
Turn down the...
Hey, Mom.
Hey, Mom. Who's Mom?
It's my mom.
Oh, your mom. I was about to say, man, who told my mom where I was?
Your mom is Shady Pines. They don't get that call out.
Bunk 52 up, or you got a phone call. Is that my son? Oh, no, that's a lamp. Good to see you, lamp. I mean, son.
So, Mom, you're trying to set up a rematch with Speedy on the dominoes.
You don't want it, Mommy.
Yeah. Yeah, I want a rematch with his butt.
I was playing your mama. I was feeling bad. I wanted to call 35. I went, now, if I call 30, they didn't even know 35 in dominoes, but I see it. She laid down big 6, big 4, big 5. I think that's 35.
Thanks, Mom, for calling.
She did that old math.
Dominoes fixed that time, but we gonna play with my dominoes this time.
But you got some trick dominoes, Mom?
She got paper.
Those are your pills. Those are your pills, Mom. Those are not dominoes.
You got to stop drawing on your pills, Mama.
Make sure you
Okay,
swallow some water.
Bye, Mom.
And your chewables. Don't fuck with your chewables like that.
Big ass pills.
Just cracked on your mom.
Also, one more item in the news. Did you guys see on the news where the people left their 10-month-old baby in the ocean on a
What?
on an inflatable baby raft? They put the baby next to the boat in the water on a baby raft.
Baby, come back.
I know a shark was like, please say that's for me. Please say that's for me.
Forgot the
Super
baby
snacks.
was out there. The baby floated out about a half a mile. It was other people on the beach that saw the baby
Like, whose baby is floating in the ocean?
What is that? A
floating
surf?
in the ocean. How do you
That's
put your
terrible.
baby in?
Okay, you know what
People
we
are
all
dumb.
thinking right now.
You know what happened.
We're trying to think now. Okay,
I'll tell you what
okay.
happened.
Are they black or white?
Don't matter. I'll
They're
tell you what
from
happened.
Turkey. This happened off the coast of Turkey.
This is what happened. They started fucking. forgot the baby was out there like this. That's
Why would you put your baby out there in the first place?
because she's making too much goddamn noise. I'm trying to get my fuck on it. Yeah, get your ass in the Dewey. What's it called?
This segment brought to you by the film Gone Baby Gone.
People are. It's amazing to me how every day people are doing things that you say, how did you?
Like, I didn't have a problem.
Yeah, I agree with that. That is, I never thought of that in my life.
We did the story about the parents who let the 10-year-old and the 6-year-old walk home.
Right.
Which I had no problem with, because the 10-year-old
From school, they're walking home from school.
From school, but people saw the 10 and 6-year-old
and called the police.
They called the police.
That's
now
too
6-year-old, but if the 10-year-old can be responsible, I got my brother or sister, whatever, and they can walk home. I don't have a problem with that.
But back in the day, 10-year-olds had jobs. Like,
but that's a norm. I don't know, say quote unquote normal thing in our hood, where latchkey kids. But also, I mean, you had the woman who got a ticket for leaving her kids in the car, then went to court
and left the
kids in the car while she was in there in court, then got arrested. That's just, I mean, certain people should just be taken out and just shot and just say, kill yourself, you die, and we'll take care of your kids because you're just too stupid.
Thank you, Louis.
I know that's wrong. I mean, don't kill her, but just
maim her.
You never left your kids nowhere?
No, you mean as far as in the car?
In the car.
No.
Home alone?
Yeah, I left them at home. Leave them at home.
Now, don't go get in the car, but stay in the house.
You can leave them at home when you got to make a run. Come on, liquor store.
I was babysitting my brothers when I was like 10 years old.
That's what I
While
mean.
my mother
I
was
feel
at
like
work.
the older one. Like, I watched what was on Unforgiven the other day, the Clint Eastwood Morgan Freeman movie, and he leaves his kids for like months. He's like, look out for the younger one, and he's like 10. I'm like,
that's a movie.
I'm like, no, I'm just saying, but that's how shit was back in the day.
Yeah.
Kids had jobs and.
Yeah, they actually got up, made their own bed, made their own breakfast.
Yeah, they actually had responsibilities. Now we just let
trash
them
out. Yeah, try to take a kid. You want to mess with a kid? Tell them to take the trash out.
Where does this go?
What? Where's it?
I'll tell you about that. I'm having that. It's happening because it's my stepson. Well, yeah. So he didn't come from that. He needs to do chores. So he told his grandparents that, hey, they making me do shit. I'm like, yeah, clean up, take out the trash. It's homework. Motherfucker, how about that? Let's try that.
Right.
You got a backpack and nothing in it. He got an eraser. That's all he got in there. He erasing all his homework, bitch. I'm not doing none of this shit.
You're doing it backwards.
How you fail art?
Now,
I'm asking you, Louis, how do you fail art?
not being able to draw an apple. But
This motherfucker failed art.
well, how old is he?
17.
So then, when did you come into his life?
17. Look here.
Yeah, that's a
No,
wrap.
Not 17.
16 3/4.
He's 17 this
about
year.
the
He'll be 17 this year.
Who, the little dude you
No,
brought
not
by?
little dude. Not Billy Badass.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Billy Badass ain't no joke. But I mean, I love him. He cool. But yeah.
Where's his father? Blood brother. Yeah.
Let's move on.
We have a phone call.
Yeah. Is it your mama again?
I
found my domino pills.
Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
This is Mr. Tomfoolery calling from the big city.
What's
going
up,
on?
tomfoolery? What it do, man?
What's going on? I'm glad to see y'all got everything off and everything under control. But POTUS, everybody in the chat room want to know, I got to ask you, what's the beef with you and Corey? He's been killing you for like 2 months on the show. We just want to know what the beef is.
Well, somebody apparently got into Corey's ear and told Corey a bunch of lies about some shit that was not true. And Corey decided that he wanted to believe those lies. And believe me, I tried talking to Corey and so have a few other people. And he pretty much has his mind made up on what his truth is. And they're absolute lies. I'm going to say that and I'm going to end with that. I'm not going to keep going on and explaining. No, I'm not a thief. No, I didn't steal shit from Corey. It's
Where are my
all
glasses?
lies.
POTUS, you got my glasses? God damn it.
All right, yeah.
So yeah, Tom, I mean, I've been totally focused on getting this studio up and running so that we can bring some of your favorite personalities back. I mean,
Now-
we've had our challenges, we've had our separations, we've had our differences of opinion, but we were able to come back and to me, it's been for you guys, basically, because, you know, I can get anybody up in here, but I know how much you guys enjoy this group of people, and that's
for
what's been my focus.
Except for Louis.
Well, I'm glad to see y'all back. And,
Thank you, Tom.
Yeah, Louis, kill yourself. I'm out.
I missed that, Lewis.
Is
Kill
that,
yourself.
was he talking to me like?
Kill
was I supposed
yourself.
to-
Yes, that was a request.
What was his name? Tom what?
Foolery.
Yeah, that says enough.
Try to get a job with that name.
Most radio shows get requests for music. We get requests for Lou to kill himself. That's it.
Ain't nothing
Slowly.
changed.
Slowly.
If you guys like to call in, the number is 323
Say it slower.
293 3375. I almost gave up my number again.
Uh-oh.
The chat room is saying that the volume is hot, so I don't know, engineer.
Turn your shit down, chat room.
Now, the people in the chat room, what are they doing? They're just sitting in there all together?
And
Yes, that's how
Are they
chat
in a
rooms
room?
work,
Are
Lewis.
they in a room or are they in separate places?
Really?
It's called an iPhone.
No, I mean, seriously.
Oh my God.
Welcome back to having to explain things to old people with Lewis Dick. A chat room, Lou, is a computer-based.
Lewis, if you unfold your phone, see, anytime you close your phone, there's a problem right there, baby.
All right, look, I like my phone, but what? Okay, so let me.
How does
I'm
my
not
phone
sure.
work without wires?
Okay, I'm not.
There's no wires. It's a magic device.
So it's kind of like that.
I need an antenna.
It's kind of like everybody's logged on to a certain place.
Yes.
Right.
And they're listening to us and they're discussing
And
us.
they're on the page.
Oh, okay. So they're all in there, so they all can hear now and discuss something.
Yeah.
Okay, tell
And
them to
they're-
type "kill themselves." Tell them to each other, "kill yourselves." Thank you. Love you.
All right, so moving right along, let's
Now we got
get
that
into.
group chat together.
Your wheelchair's
We're
in the
hoping
way.
to get Teeter
Discuss
up in here, but
amongst
in the
yourselves.
meantime, we'll settle for Lewis.
No problem, man. I'll take
Teeter
hand-me-ups.
Sports Ticker, what you got for us?
Lou's sports sticker.
Yes, Teeter sports stickers. I spoke to Teeter last night.
He gave you his handwritten notes.
Yes, he did, and he told me certain things to talk about in the sports world. Teeter sports ticker. Congratulations to the U.S. Women's World Cup.
Yes,
And
Women's
they beat
World Cup
Japan 5-2.
Yep.
Hope
watched it.
Solo had a Golden Glove. She won the Golden Glove, which is the best goalkeeper. She only allowed 3 goals.
Yep.
One,
Did she beat a bitch up?
Well, yeah, she only beat up 2 people. That was good. She stopped.
and 16 years in the making, and we're really excited. Sorry, Japan. We had to take it to you because last time you beat us.
Last time Japan beat us.
And really excited. And the young lady, I forgot her name. It was one girl that had a hat trick.
I had 3 goals.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
what was
forget her
her
name,
name? I
but
forget her name.
she played awesome.
It's your sports sticker.
Oh, okay, but I forgot her name. But she did really well. Only thing, I was so happy. Everybody was into it, but lacked a little diversity. The team did.
Didn't have no sisters on it. It had one sister.
I'm just saying, but I don't want to get into that because nobody really looked into that, and I was happy about that. That it was just everybody was just happy that the girls did well. No one got hurt.
Should have been some more sisters.
But congratulations, America is America. We won.
We won. We
See
beat
what the
Japan.
men can do, and Japan, take that. Don't come by us. Next year, they
Shout
gonna
out to
own us.
Toyota.
Yeah. Congratulations to our girl, Serena.
Oh, yeah.
Serena Venus?
Yeah, Serena. Well, you knew. I mean, come on, that was a Richard call.
I tried to stay up.
No, the dad called and said, Venus,
you lose.
you lose today. I mean, but I loved how, not with her sister, the match before, when she told the girl took her to 3 sets. And Serena told Wimbledon, "Don't try me," because they were just they're so rude to her.
They wanted to be mean.
Yeah,
and
I mean, they're just-
and she was like, "Come on, stop that."
These 2 young ladies they exemplify just hard work, determination. They carry themselves well,
And they've had to deal with so much racism throughout their whole career.
and not just American racism. There's a different kind of racism that's abroad.
Oh, yeah, in England.
Yeah, that we're not familiar with. You American Negroes sitting around here.
You know the
all
word
upset.
abroad, but you don't know shit about a chat room.
Well, yeah, because I read a book. I'm not tech savvy tech. And
I
I'm
don't
okay with
think
that.
at Wimbledon we should allow asses that big on the court.
Yeah. So and then it's just that. So congratulations. She's heading on to the final to the quarterfinals.
Where are my trifocals? Where are my trifocals? I need to. I can't read.
Okay, in NASCAR, it was a great race on NBC last night. It was delayed, and then I
Brothers
actually
don't watch
watched it.
Yeah,
Well, I did.
nothing-
It was
nothing but
it was a
crackers,
Coke
NBC.
0400. Dale Hart Jr. won, but at the end, it was a crash that Austin Dillon, God bless him, he walked away, but his car went airborne.
Damn.
I mean, it was just a nice crash. It was a nice crash because when you watch sports, NASCAR, you
wanna
wait for
see
a
a crash, yeah.
It didn't make it into the stands, but it got up there and hit the thing and broke a couple, like 3 people got injured. Nobody died, but one went to the hospital.
Well, that's what we want. People get hurt. We don't want nobody to die.
My man got out of the car, but it was a nice crash.
You know you can't sue on your tickets when you go to a sporting
And you
event.
get and you get hit by a
Supposedly
bumper.
you can't sue.
Oh, you
because-
can't?
No, by buying the ticket, supposedly releases the team from lawsuits if something happens to you.
Hell, I'm hoping to get hit in the head with an air
This
filter.
is all sports team?
Yeah, look on the back of your ticket when you go to a sporting event. Except for the young lady that got hit with the hockey puck, the little kid.
Ooh.
They did take care of all her stuff.
As they should.
Yeah,
She got fucked
yeah. I
up.
mean, if I
There's
could
probably ways around that.
But when
Yeah.
you go to a sporting event,
Depends what happens.
look on your ticket. It's very, very small print.
they have to take care of you though. And golf,
Says if Shaq falls on you, we are not liable.
in golf, McElroy ruptured his ligament in his ankle playing soccer.
Who?
I mean, this guy McElroy,
Yeah, McElroy.
playing soccer, and he's got the U.S. Open in 2 weeks.
Yeah, you don't.
So,
Damn, so
yeah.
he might not even play in it.
I mean, I don't get that. Free agency's been big. Everybody's talking about the
basketball.
NBA.
Shout out to all the brothers getting paid.
I'm telling you, congratulations to the Lakers. They can't get anyone.
No, they got Hubert.
Let's look. The
Hibbert.
Lakers
Hibbert,
gave me a tryout. All right, it's just bad. It's sad, Laker town.
They need to get rid of Kobe. Am I wrong?
Ooh.
Yeah, well, that's what everyone's saying
Well,
is that
he's
Caesar!
he's the
They need
anti.
They
he's
need
the-
a new young team like the Clippers.
Well,
and
Kobe
the
is the
Warriors.
reason no one will play in LA because I mean, you used to get every free agent wanted to go to LA, but now they realize Kobe is past his prime and he's on his way out, and I don't want to play with him because he's a little
RT,
snitch.
I'm going to let you know our next guest is Kobe.
Oh, hi Kobe, how are you? Disregard the last 5 minutes of what I was talking about.
everybody's excited or little. Well, the West is now even more competitive because the Spurs landed their number one pick.
Oh,
Aldridge.
Aldridge.
They got
Yeah,
him.
Paul Pierce is coming to the.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Paul Pierce. Yeah, thank you. Okay, that sounds really exciting. and I like Paul. DeAndre Jordan went to the Mavs. Said, hey,
That's
sorry,
big. That's big.
Sorry,
Who does
Clippers.
Philly have?
Philly. Well, I mean, we drafted the Okafor.
yeah.
We drafted him. I mean, we got a lot of draft picks. We just don't have a team.
He threw that jersey down like it was shit.
Right, right. And some of the top free agents who Kevin Love re-signed with the
With Cleveland,
Cleveland. Max LeBron is still out there. Wade signed 1-year deal, $20 million for Miami. So we're going to see if Gabrielle's happy with that.
But a lot of players are doing that because next year the salary goes up. In 17, even guys on the bench, $10 million.
$10 million.
Well, there you go, parents. Get your kid together. Still out there.
Jumpers.
Marc Gasol is still out there. Tristan Thompson, Josh Smith, and J.R. Smith. They're still out there trying to find a team. And for, let's say, dumb athletes, for the dumb athletes of the 4th of July, you know, you athletes, I mean, you just seem like you're getting dumber and
What
dumber.
happened?
Well, the Packers tight end, Andrew Quarles, firing the gun, got arrested. Jason Pierre-Paul from the New York Giants. I don't know if he's still with the Giants.
Yeah, he's still with the Giants.
He injured his hand with fireworks.
Blew his hand up.
I mean, if you got that
Like
much
blew
money,
it up?
Well, yeah, they said it's really messed up. Like
Yeah.
it's not gonna threaten his career, but I don't know what he did. But why are you holding on to the fireworks?
and why'd you?
Somebody went, hold that, huh?
Boom.
I mean, it's just that you athletes. I think every athlete needs to hire a common sense person.
They hire you, Lewis.
No, and James Harden. Really, the Kardashians?
What
What did he do?
Which one is?
It's rumored that he's with Chloe, one of them. They're all the same, right? I mean, he could be with Bruce Jenner and them now, Caitlyn. I mean,
He could be with Caitlyn.
Doesn't matter.
Don't
I
do
mean,
that. They'll shut
but-
us down. Them
but-
motherfuckers will be here.
Well, I apologize. I
They don't
mean
know
to-
where we're at. We're in a bunker.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
We're in a
okay.
bunker.
Yeah, Kate Chetland. Yeah, okay, whatever.
I'm pretty sure the Kardashians aren't coming anywhere near the liquor bank.
But all the athletes,
They might. It's Crenshaw.
hey, all the athletes, you young athletes, y'all need to have a sit down. Okay, look, why do y'all keep recycling each other's women?
Yeah, I don't get that.
What
either.
is up with that?
I don't get that.
I think
understand you
it's something about
celebrities
the
and-
women that are accustomed to the lifestyle, so they know how to treat these
yeah.
celebrities because they've been around them. They know what they like. They know how to act. They know how to be low.
But
whatever it
at
is.
what point does your ego or manhood say somebody else was just laying here?
A lot of men like to sleep with like women who have slept with other famous
I don't
men.
want to walk in the room and everybody 9 out of 10 and been with her. Where is that? How does that?
Because
feed
you're
your
usually
ego?
10.
Hey, James Harden, you left your beard on the nightstand.
It's just I don't understand that. You know how there was a time when men didn't do that. We didn't take other men's hand-me-downs.
Yeah.
Well, Lewis, they did have a song called what's the one where he said,
It ain't
"I
no
wish
fun
that I
if
had,
the homies
I wish
Can't
that I
have
had
none.
Jesse's girl.
Oh, Jesse's
Yeah,
girl.
but still.
How
That,
can I find me a woman?
yeah, but you can.
I
hit
wish
it.
I had James Harden's girl.
There's a difference between hitting it and then marrying it. They wife it. They get cuffed up with it 4 or 5 times.
You're a little angry about this.
Yeah, shout out to Tiger Woods.
James
Tiger Woods
Harden to call you.
No, Tiger Woods finally had a good golf session. And
Yes, he did.
And shout out to, I don't know if this is an athlete, but all the pictures that I've seen of this young lady, she's an athlete. Misty Copeland.
Yeah.
The ballerina. Oh, yes.
Yeah, she's a dime piece.
Yeah, she looks.
She is.
I heard she's dating
Fine.
Prince. Is that true?
What?
No, I heard she's with one of the Kardashians. No, I'm just kidding.
She a dime piece. She
I heard
cold.
she was dating Prince.
I'd hit that after Prince hit. That's cool.
I'll go after you.
hit that after
I'll go after you.
That's Teeter's sports ticket, and
I'll go after you.
and TDP will be back to do this the right way.
DJ Twin said he'll go after me. She's beautiful.
The real twin, or is that the clone?
That's a clone twin.
That's a clone.
We
twin?
have a special guest in the house.
Who we got?
We have a film and TV actor. He's actually, a lot of people might mistaken him for the late Tupac because he's done a lot of work in commemoration of Tupac Shakur. His name is Darris Love. You may have seen him on The Secret World of Alex Mack and Sister Sister and
Damn, got a karate suit on today though.
The Janky Promoters and Waist Deep. So he's been in quite a few
way more
television and movies. How you doing?
I'm blessed, Poetess, especially sitting here with you, Queen.
Oh, wow.
There you go.
He read everything on the paper. This motherfucker said, let me make sure I say all this shit. Poetess make sure they read exactly what big nigga when you sit in my show. This is what you read. I want to thank you, Queen, for being so beautiful at all. What's it say?
For enlightening us with your spirit and your divine devotion to.
Where's the incense? Shit. What's up, D?
What's up, Unc? You know, it's been a while, Speedy. You know, every time I see you, no matter if you're on a radio show or hosting the show, you always keep it 100, and I got to salute you, OG.
You missed something right there. You got to say it. You forgot fat.
RJ, you one funny white boy.
I ain't right there.
RJ.
What? It's RT. It's RT.
RT, my bad.
One of those letters will work. It's all right.
TRRT.
Oh, man.
TJ, whatever.
White man.
So, Darris, what are you working on?
Right now, just finished doing a voiceover for NWA as Tupac.
Oh, okay.
And,
So give us that voice. Let me hear.
You know, out on bail, fresh out of jail, California dreaming. Soon as I step on the scene, I'm hearing bitches screaming, fiending for money and alcohol. The life of a West Side. Players in Cali die, it's all war. Only in Cali do we riot and rally, so live and die. In LA we wearing chucks, not valleys. Dressing lokes and khaki suits is ride is what we do. Flossing with have caution. We collide with other group famous because we program. Worldwide, let them recognize from Long Beach to Rosecrans. Bumping and grinding like a slow jam. It's West Side, so you know the rower bow down to no man. Say what you say, or give me that bomb beat from Dre and let me serenade the streets of LA. From Oakland to Sacktown, the Bay Area and back down. Cali is where they put they Mac down. Give me love.
Yeah.
You're going to do the whole song.
Knows how to
Verse
party.
7.
Yeah.
Knows how to party.
I read in your bio that, like, you've studied Tupac and know a lot about his life. What got you interested in Tupac?
I got tired of everybody calling me the Kobe Bryant Tupac lookalike.
Pac Bryant. Show your love for Pac Bryant.
Yeah, man, so,
It's Noby Bryant.
you know what I'm saying? So I was like, you know what? Why fight it and start fighting for it? So we formed with Layla Steinberg, saw a video I did.
And she's Pac's
There you go.
former manager.
And she saw a video I did online of people saying, hey, after I did the movie with Mike Epps, and they say Tupac's alive with Ice Cube, Janky Promoters, shout out Cube. And it was crazy because we went viral. So I had created a website with Layla Steinberg, Asher Underwood called The Truth About Tupac, and we got 60 million viewers, 600,000 subscribers. We in YouTube ride right now.
We need all them right now.
Can we get some of those?
And so, what do you, I know you have you kind of run or do the Tupac channel on YouTube. What kind of programming do you have on there?
What we basically do is film the making of becoming Tupac. So imagine if Jamie Foxx filmed himself becoming Ray Charles and stream that with the audience so that they could become the producer and not just the consumer. So all of the different interviews that you'll see is me sitting with Layla or Mo Preem or actually with the mom at the opening for the museum. They had during Grammys, they had an opening for Tupac's museum, and right there I walk up to Afeni. She like, man, we love what you do. I know who you are. I just want to give her a big hug and introduce myself. She like, I follow you on The Truth About Tupac.
Now, what is something that you learned about Pac that people don't know?
That he was an evolutionary, not a revolutionary. You know, he was a reporter for the streets. So at first, you know, I would sit back and I listen to his music, and like everybody else, I was like, man, I was a West Coast, like New York hip hop, like Nas and Rakim type of Wu-Tang type of rapper. But when I started to listen to my uncles who was really in the streets, and I realized Pac was taking the anger and the pain, and he was helping us become more aware of it, shining the light on the darkness. And that's when I just realized how deep he was. Most artists these days, they're here to monetize their enterprise. They're not really here to go and talk about the real issues. And so that's where it just hit me that, this dude is an evolutionary. He ain't just a revolutionary. Yeah, he got a revolutionary background, but he was pushing us. He was pushing the bar. He was pushing the limit by speaking the truth. And that's what we do with The Truth About Tupac. We keep his legacy alive.
Okay, and now, do you plan to record music of your own? I know you've done television and movies, but do you plan to take the record?
Well, that's a good question. Dre had, I did a film called Gang Tapes, and Dre had asked me to rap for him, and I said, I can't rap for you. My dick don't get hard unless we talking 100 million. I do movies for a living.
Damn.
He said, I said, rap is a pay cut. He said, man, I like you. You ain't no yes man. So then, I realized that being a rapper and an actor in this day and time are really two of the same. It's just different mediums, but it's a form of expression. So what I've been doing is I just been recording my voice under all of Tupac's music. I work. Big shout out to Big Flip from OFTB from Watts, where I'm from. Watts up and rest in paradise. Yeah. He showed me how to really go to the gut. Big shout out to Ray Love. He showed me how to go pull from the gut, not from the voice. And now a lot of people want me to rap and drop songs. So I'm like, let me focus on the acting and show them I could be an actor. And then if I did do a song, it would be for a soundtrack for a film. I'm not really trying to jump in too many lanes. I just want to master what I've been blessed to do by God. You know what I mean? Okay.
So are you working on any film or television projects right now?
Yeah, I got a film right now called The Shaw. We off the Shaw right now, but we filming a film with Omar Gooden, Corrupt. We got a gang of cameos in this movie. The Shaw, it's really popping right now.
What is it about?
We on The Shaw right now.
Exactly.
Kinda.
It's basically about this kid that comes from New York. Right, Kelvin comes from New York, and he moves into L.A. because his mother has cancer and she's got to go to a hospital, and get special treatment to be remiss. And as he's coming into Crenshaw and the Inglewood society, he's learning the difference between New York and West Coast.
Yeah, big difference.
Big difference.
Big difference.
And so we kind of like take him on and show him the ropes and be like his big brothers and his mentors. And it's really cool. We got Miss New York in it. We got a lot of Corrupts in it. We got a lot of West Coast.
Was it done or are you guys still filming?
We filming it right now.
Oh, good.
Right
on
now.
Crenshaw?
Yeah, we doing it in Crenshaw. We shooting
why we ain't there?
Hey, you know what? It would be dope because it's a scene where they actually go to the radio and promote the party. So we need to get some cameos from the OG.
We right here.
We right here.
On the show.
In the bunker.
In the bunker.
Done.
Hey, we just got to make sure we go, ain't going to hear our voice to an invoice. Y'all some real pioneers.
Yeah,
you will get invoice.
Well, is there anything else you would like to share with our listening
Absolutely.
audience?
I'm a part of a food therapy product called Insta Foods International, Kids Feeding the World.
All
and
right.
The reason why I would love to get the Tupac fans united is because I'm going into motivational speaking and ministry regarding, food and health. And, I drink alkaline water to lose 30 pounds to play Pac. I'm vegan. I really went deep into boxing.
So the alkaline water really does it?
Man, naturally alkaline water. We have a water source that's 16,000 years old called Trinity Springs. It goes 2.2 miles deep in the Earth's core, and you can't reduplicate nature. So this water is naturally alkaline with a 7-year life shelf, pH balance 9.6 with 27 trace minerals. We help 2 people
You lost
with
me
missing
after
cancer.
I know.
pigs.
I was just about to say,
Yeah, I just
Speedy
went
don't
to my
understand all
corporate
that.
club,
Just say it tastes good.
Hey, Floyd Mayweather say it's like drinking air.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do they have chocolate minerals?
Now, what about coconut water?
Coconut water is excellent. If you know, coconut water has electrolytes. And so you don't want to drink almond milk. You want to drink coconut milk. You want to drink everything
Just flip it
coconut,
up.
man, because it actually is the closest thing to blood plasma. When,
Oh, really?
Yeah, when Pearl Harbor was getting bombed and they couldn't get transfusions of blood donated, they would use the coconut because of the electrolytes. The same thing that's in blood is in coconut water.
Because I drink it so I don't get no cramps. I don't.
Hey,
It make you dig hard, too.
So where could people find more about Kids Feeding the World?
What you want to do is you want to go to Insta Foods International. What Insta Foods and Kids Feeding the World has done, we created a food therapy product for a 2-ounce serving that costs 50 cents. Just $6 a year, 50 cents a month. We can provide all 22 essential amino acids and omega-3s that the body needs to have a perfect digestible system for 50 cents. Out of the 5 food therapy classifications, we're the only one in the world that has outperformed Mother's Milk. So we bid on lunch school programs, military, hospital. We fed 2.5 million people during Hurricane Katrina through the Red Cross.
Wow,
Good,
that's
good for you.
amazing.
Hey, what y'all do for 35 cents?
But hey, for 35 cents, you know what I'm saying, we can hook
Speedy
you up
digging in
and
his
get you-
pockets.
I got
make sure
35.
You got
I
all
ain't
the
got the whole
protein you
50.
need. No, we can get you right. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
'Cause what it is basically in a 2-ounce.
What you trying to say? I'm fat?
No, I'm trying to say even if you fat, you could use the
Why?
product because
Like I said it. He said I'm fat.
no, you ain't.
No, he just big
boned it.
The bone under your chin.
Thank you,
Got a lot of big
Darris,
meat
for
on the
coming
big
by. Where can
Appreciate
people
it, man.
follow
Thank you,
you?
brother.
Where can they find you?
You can follow me and find me on The Truth About Tupac or Darris Love, like I'm here to Darris with Love on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And like I said, go to kidsfeedingtheworld.org. If you're a celebrity, you're interested in changing the world with your celebrityism, holla at us. Let's go.
And tell him where you get the outfit from.
Hey, man, big shout out to my man Manny J at the Style House at the Gents Closet. My stylist, he put it down for me. He do everybody from CeeLo to Mike Epps, Uncle Mike, what up?
Because I'd have wore that there to clown me 90 going north.
Yeah,
you
because it
wore
would
it
have
and niggas
fit
was like,
you
that's nice.
kind of.
I knew I was coming to see the Poetess.
From
All right now.
Trying to get it in.
That's the pajama top.
You are listening to the Rollout Show
Right here
at Morris Media Studios. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back.
DJ
y'all.
Twin, go get him. DJ Twin.
On the ones and twos.
That was pretty good, Twin.
Where can we follow you, Twin?
He don't have no microphone.
Homie needs some lotion.
No,
Damn.
that's actually a gray beard.
Oh,
At Ashy Records, AshyElbowRecords.com.
And I want to say, I just was over reading in the chat room.
Impossible.
Right.
I figured it out. The guy showed me. You people got issues in that chat room. You guys are
Issues
mean.
with you, Lewis.
No, I mean, really, they're mean. They talking about the guy was my son, get him out of here. And the guy said NyQuil Dix. Like, I guess I put him to sleep. And then he's like, where's TDP? Hurry up and get here. Kill yourself. They like you, RT.
Thank you. I
Little
appreciate it.
sellouts.
Thank you,
Y'all
Chad.
scared of the white man. All right. They talked about your hat, Speedy, or something. Like, I don't know what they.
What the fuck could be wrong with a hat?
I don't know, but they talked about Poetess breasts.
It's attached to you,
You know, I'm like, how can you? They said something about they look like something. I don't know, jiggling or something. And they're just
like
You
titties
absolutely have
They're just mean
very
people.
beautiful. They had the circumference is perfect.
We'll take that as a word. Ding, 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 ding. Speedy did say a 4-syllable word. We will accept that. The crowd goes wild.
Sir,
I'm just saying it.
I've never heard anybody speak phonetically.
I wanted to make sure I said it right.
You got it.
I didn't want to seem creepy, or is it too late?
Too late.
Too late.
Way too late. I passed
Call
that
us
one.
up, you guys. The phone
Just say you
lines
like
are
the titties.
323-393-3375.
Did you say
Yeah, y'all, you
remember.
guys got all that heart writing. Call and be honest up front. Let us hear you, little punks.
Oh.
Scared, sitting there and talk to each other, but you won't call us and tell us what you feel.
All in your chat room, whatnot.
Why did you do the fake type? Why did you fake type?
What?
Why did you do the fake type?
I was. That's how much I was into it.
Like an air type.
Y'all behind the typewriter sending telegraphs out to yourselves.
No, it just seems
chat
like
room.
if you're
Lewis.
that compassionate, talk to us.
You know they don't actually have typewriters there. Computer.
Well, I took typing when I was in school. So.
Using your Morse codes.
all on your CBs and shit.
See, watching Betamax tapes at home in your chat room.
Throwing in your 8 tracks and shit.
There's nothing wrong with getting older. I enjoy it. You young people, y'all gonna die.
Young people. With your rotary phone ass niggas. Get off my grass.
What is this text? We used to text back in the day with smoke signals. That's how we used to communicate. You don't need
I got a pigeon. Tell me everything I need to know, bitches.
You don't need all this science.
Watch this.
We
Butterfly, bitch. You the old dude on the grass. Get off my grass or I throw hot water on you, bitches.
I'll send you a text. Come here, bird. Let me put this note on this foot.
I mean, if we were to be
This
honest,
chicken foot.
it's a lot of people. Who
Lewis, you got
need to
2
stay
cans
their
in your
lane.
house.
No, those people need to stand. There's a lot of older guys who are trying to be too young,
Right.
running around here with young girls, getting them the wrong medicine, and then they die.
Sagging with skinny jeans
Yeah.
on.
You wear skinny jeans?
No, I want skinny jeans. I wear jeans that fit.
No, they don't. Your pockets are touching in the back.
Lewis wears the kind of jeans that come up to your chest. You know? Those Barack Obama.
And then you got 5 shirts on.
I'm a proud man who tucks his shirt in.
Your sweater.
Hey, Lewis, you cut the top off your overalls.
You know, it's like, to me, it's like everybody does what everyone else does. No one, there's no.
True, that is true,
There's
Lewis.
nobody, no individuals with these young people.
Yep.
They cannot separate themselves. They all look alike, sound alike, smell alike. It's just getting ridiculous.
Why are you smelling them? What part of the game do you go?
I'm not smelling them.
Come here, youngster. Let me. Oh yeah, you smell young.
What is that, baby powder?
Oh, so now the little punks in the chat is talking about stop snitching. How am I snitching?
Troll. They call you a troll. You trolling.
I'm not snitching for it, but you only snitch when somebody has something negative. I'm just not snitching. I'm just saying, just step your game up. That's all I'm saying.
Thank you, Louis.
How is stepping? What would they have to do to step their game up?
First thing, they got to stop showing their drawers. That stuff is nasty. Nobody wants to see your little nasty behind. It's not fashionable. I don't know why you think it's cute.
Well, if you're trying to smell that part, you do smell them. So.
No,
Come here, youngster. Let me smell.
Your ass smells delicious.
Is that
Saggy pants.
This is the beauty of historical black colleges being on the campus of HBCUs. You see kids who are smart and cool. They have the combination. And what I'm saying is
there's a B in there somewhere.
I know. I sound like Speedy. Combination. I can't say it.
Compilation.
But
so let's make sure we got this right. You're on campuses looking at boys.
No.
I mean, that's all that go to Howard.
The historical black colleges that I've been a part of.
You're staring at kids. It's a little creepy.
You're not staring at them.
Hey, who's that man in the park?
You're observing them.
He's driving a white van.
And observing the young African American men. I'm so proud of them and women, how they're able to combine both of those traits of
I'm just
being
saying,
hip and cool and being smart and wearing hip clothes.
Come here, little
and
boy.
Not just
want some candy?
all the way over to the other side. No, it's ridiculous.
We got a phone call, Lewis. As much as we'd like for you to rant all fucking night.
My yant.
Just do what the people say.
Caller, what's your name and where are you calling from?
Hi, it's Danielle calling from Los Angeles.
Hello, Danielle.
Hi, Danielle.
Hello, everybody. I just wanted to say congratulations. It's good seeing you and hearing you back on the air with the Real Loud Show. Speedy, you're amazing.
What?
I'm glad that you're back.
Someone likes
Louis,
me.
I love you.
Someone
I
out there.
miss you. And Poetess, congratulations on this venture that you're working on
Did
here
she
with
say
the Mars Media Studio.
What about RT?
Nice. Oh yeah, what about me?
Oh, I said RT. I said
Oh,
you guys didn't hear
thank
me
you.
say. Mm-hmm. It's good to see RT. That's what
Thank
I said.
you,
I'm glad all
Danny, and
of
thank
are
you
back.
for
Thank
all
you,
the
Danielle.
support, and thanks for cooking us breakfast this morning.
Oh, hilarious.
Yeah. Hey, look, you know, your fans are loving it.
She fucked you up when she said, and Lewis is such a great guy. You're like, who the fuck did
I
this
know. I thought I had somebody for real. Hilarious.
Yeah, buddy. You ain't
Thanks for calling, Danny.
All right. No
Thank you,
problem.
love.
Take care, everybody. Bye.
All right.
It's the Rollout Show. See you, Dipshit.
Call us up 323-293 3375. The lines might be busy because we only got one line up in this month.
Nigga, I been calling all goddamn day. Your mama been on there 3 times.
We ain't even got call waiting.
We're going to bring up our next guest. He's actually an old friend of mine. And
Lewis, when we say guest, that mean move.
Oh, I'm
no,
gonna
he
go.
can sit right here.
I'm gonna go call.
No, he can sit
Yeah, go to the call booth.
He can sit right. He can
Go to the caller's booth.
I don't know if you're okay sitting here. We have in the building with us Mr. George Holt. He has over 24 years police experience, and he started his career at the LA Housing Authority and finished it at LAX Airport Police. He is a former team leader with a SWAT team. Sit right here, Lewis. I want you to be in this conversation. And
he was in SWAT.
He was in SWAT.
You didn't jump over shit. I know they got down. I know. Once they went up them stairs, you're like, we'll get him.
We'll get him on the way down.
He'll come down.
What goes up must come down.
You ain't gonna make me believe you was SWAT.
Hey, George.
Diving and shit.
He's a sniper. He has like.
You think?
Keep talking.
Where's George?
Keep talking and stand right there. Don't move.
I will not. I'm running.
He's,
You got a dot on your head, Speedy.
No, I'm playing.
George is currently
Now you playing.
a firearms
Now they sat
instructor
down.
and security consultant. He has worked personal security with such people as Bruce Willis, Mark Anthony, Crazy Bone, Little Kim, Fabulous, and 112. Please welcome George.
Hey, George.
Hey, thank you. Thanks for having me.
Get really close on that mic.
Okay, thank you.
It's a
Thanks for
Louis
having me
Dix
this
mic.
morning.
How you doing, George?
Good. How you doing? Everybody good?
Good.
So you SWAT.
I used to be. Yeah.
You ran.
We had to run and jump over walls and rappel off
Stop,
buildings and all that.
Stop.
Long time ago, though.
You
That
ain't
was-
climb up no wall.
That was a long time ago.
You ain't climb no wall.
Oh, yeah. I was a young buck then, man. I'm almost 50 years old now.
Oh, okay, my bad.
There you go.
Now you go around the wall. I go around this motherfucker.
Right. Right.
As soon as they take off running, yeah, well, he's gone. He's free. All right, so tell us, man. Now you're doing what now? You're just private.
Security consultant and firearms instructor now.
Oh wow, there you go.
So firearm instructor, just showing people how to use their firearms.
How to use firearms for civilians, law enforcement, and military personnel.
What's the number one mistake people make with guns?
Point at the
besides
head.
shooting themselves in the face?
Is this loaded? Right. Where's George?
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. It's people not realizing that it's not a toy. You know, that
Right.
it's something that you got to be very serious about.
That it is a death machine.
Yeah, exactly. And that you need to be trained when you deal with. A lot of people just figure I'm gonna grab a gun and I watch some TV shows. I know what I'm doing.
I did that. I went to a shooting range. It was a police shooting range, and I didn't know you couldn't rapid fire.
Oh.
Number 7.
Yeah.
Speedy.
Who's the Joker in stall 7?
Yeah. And the guy came out and he was on duty. He was like, you ain't supposed to rapid fire. Do you have your ID with you? I went, am I under arrest for rapid fire? The fuck? I get arrested in rapid fire. So I know you can't do that there, right?
Well, it depends on where you go. Certain ranges they don't want you to do with the ranges that we train on, because I'm trying to train people for what's going to happen in real life, right?
Okay.
In real life, you might have to use rapid fire to get somebody off you, right? So where I go, you can do that.
And I did notice, I don't know why I noticed this, all the white guys had black silhouettes. All the brothers had white silhouettes.
At least it was fair.
Yeah, right.
Just saying, because they said, which one you want? I went, come on.
I'm going to kill that shadow. Get that shadow.
Now,
Lewis had a question.
Let's be serious. Go ahead, Lewis.
Yeah, I had a question for you. I've never fired a gun in my life.
You think?
Never fired a gun in my life. The toy cell guns that's going, that little ignorant stuff. As far as, have you seen that?
Oh, that cell phone case? It looks like a gun?
Cell phone case looks like a gun.
Right.
How many of us are going to die from that?
Did you just move the mic thing like you had just
Like he just dropped the mic.
Motherfucker said, and I'm out.
And I'm out.
You know what, man?
Good question,
they must be selling those in Japan or something where the people don't have guns and the police don't have guns either.
Mm-hmm.
Because you figure if you're going to have that in this country, then I guess we could do without you, because that's just the stupidest thing I've ever seen, man. I don't.
I haven't seen it. What is it exactly?
It's a phone case that looks like a gun.
When you're holding it up to your ear, it's like you're holding a gun up.
So you're like, hold on, I'm about to get shot. Hold on a second.
But when it's in your back pocket, it looks like a gun sticking out of your back pocket.
It's the dumbest shit ever.
Here's my shit. I said, I'm going to always carry the butt of the gun, because you can't get in trouble for that. But I scared the shit out of somebody, and the police said, he got a gun. No, I didn't have
And
the
they
butt.
can shoot you.
Yeah, exactly.
But I have the butt.
Oh, it was just a butt.
Yeah.
People have gotten shot for less than that.
For combs and brushes and cell phones.
yeah.
And speaking of it, because I have, it's so sad, the things that we see in the news. And I know there's some very good police officers, and there's some guys who have issues. And I don't know, and I don't know if you can attest to this, if it's a good old boy type of thing, but I always feel like it's a thing among them to say, okay, look, if it go bad, just say this, that, and the other, because that's always the number one thing. Well, I was feared for my life. They probably were. But then when we see the video or we see something that contradicts that, then everybody's like, well, all police officers are not like that. So I guess the question I'm asking you is, how did you keep yourself from being in that situation?
Okay. So everybody knows what's up with everybody. You know there's certain things that you don't do that maybe Felicia does, right? The poetess does, and maybe something
who else, Felicia?
you do that you don't do, right? So
Stay right on that mic. Get right on
Okay.
that.
So that means that when you come to the police department, that kind of environment, you let it be known who you are very early on.
Gotcha.
And so people know who's down for that, who's not down for something like that.
Okay.
And they say a monkey knows which tree to climb, right? So if people knew I'm on the scene when I was a supervisor, they knew that that's not something I was going along with. If I was working that day, I'm not with that program.
Gotcha. Okay.
So you establish that. Nobody, they talk about stop snitching and all that. Nobody likes a snitch, right? And nobody wants to put themselves in a situation where they can get in that kind of trouble by doing that in front of somebody who's not with that program. Fortunately, those kind of officers are getting old, retiring, go to prison, whatever. And I like to think we're bringing in new officers who kind of understand a little bit better, who don't have that us versus them mentality that leads to that.
Now, I did watch a episode of I forgot the name of the show, but They were the main thing. The police officer, he was mad. I mean, it's television, but it did have a point. He was mad because he felt the kid should have stopped because he asked him to stop, or show me your ID because I asked you to. And some kids go, I ain't gotta show you shit.
Right.
And I think some officers have a problem like, well, I'm of authority, and if I ask you to do something, you should do it. And is that the way it should be? Or like if you were to ask a young man or ask me.
What's the appropriate way?
Yeah, I don't think you should die for non-compliance.
Yeah, what is the appropriate
Can I say
way
no? Can I say no to you?
When a police officer approaches you and their attitude is hostile?
Well, in that situation, you got to understand that it's not set up for you to win. That situation.
Is true.
Wow.
Okay. The police are supposed to win all that initial stuff that goes on. You get your day in court, literally in court. Or if you want to, there's a good complaint system now. When I first came on the job in 1989, there wasn't like there was complaint system, but it wasn't like it was rigid where it had to be followed and it was closely monitored. It was just like, I don't like what this officer did, and the supervisor could either take that complaint or not take that complaint, depending on how they felt. Now it's a mandate. They got to take the complaint if you call. So people need to understand that, yeah, you may not like the way that officer came at you. There's a mechanism by which you can deal with that later. But arguing right there on the street, you're not going to win. It's not set up for you to win.
So just go ahead and roll with it? Is what you're saying?
Go ahead and roll with it. And the reason I say that is if you try to go the other way with it, you're not going to win. Who's ever won something like that? Please tell me. Who came out on top with that?
Yeah,
Also, but can't you ask for a supervisor as well?
Definitely.
If you feel like you're in a strange predicament, you
certainly
request
should.
a supervisor. Yeah,
yep, you certainly should.
I think first thing you should request is you monitor your own behavior. I mean, it's just
pull your pants up.
Yeah, I mean, it's just certain things that we're taught. That I know. So if you're stopped by a police officer, man, you turn your car off, you roll your windows down, you put your hands on the steering wheel, and everything is yes, sir. That's it. And then you move on.
Now, this may sound shocking coming from me, but if you get pulled over by the police a lot, that gets old. Okay. And so you have people who just like, I'm sick of getting screwed with by the police. I don't want to go through this 3 times a week.
I mean,
personally, why are you getting pulled over 3 times?
Okay, so let's talk about that.
I mean, personally, I've never been hassled.
See?
I don't know what the big issue is.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah. So people get angry, and quite naturally, people going to lash out. And people going to, because the police are a symbol of authority, right? Mm-hmm. Like you were saying earlier. Mm-hmm. And so you got people who don't want to cooperate. Mm-hmm. Nothing is going to piss a police officer off more than you being non-compliant. And here's why. Number one, you're supposed to comply. Okay? If you're driving around, you've already, it's called implied consent. Police officer stops you, you're supposed to surrender that license. If a police officer says, hey, I think you've been drinking, you're supposed to submit to a breathalyzer, urine, or blood test. That's called, when you get that license, that's what that's called, okay? Implied consent.
And then, I usually hear this a lot when someone gets pulled over. Do you have to really tell me why you pulled me over? Do I need to know
I don't
that?
have to, but I should.
Okay.
And here's why I say that. It's just good policing for me to let you know, because that's it's going to engender cooperation on your part a little bit more, right? At least then you know, and I'm not just pulling something
You're black.
out of the air. Right, see?
Fuck.
You're right, I did it.
You're probably going to be thinking that depending on who pulls you over, right?
Yeah.
But
sometimes the black cops act out worse than the white.
Well, that's what I've heard. Yeah, that's what I've heard. You know, but
You've
again,
seen it, George, stop it.
Finally, yes.
But
okay, I did it.
But you know,
I played a nigga on it one time. I'm gonna be the nigga bad cop.
I put the SWAT in SWAT.
Well, beat your ass, nigga. Now get out the car and do what the white man told you to do. Now. Shit.
So, let me ask you, because you from LA? Are you born and raised?
Yeah, born and raised.
Born and raised here. So you know, back in the day, growing up, we're about the same age. Anybody lived here, they know it was a couple of things you knew. 4 dudes in the car, don't do that. You get pulled over.
Right.
Take your hats off.
Hats off. That's what I heard.
And if they ever ask you to get out your car, you don't never get back in that motherfucker. As soon as they go, can you step out?
Here it is.
Just for my safety, can you please step in the car? And you get out, and they go, well, can you sit in the back of the car? And then they might let you go. Till the other cop pull up and go, let's just run him in and see what happens.
Yeah, we always do. Once you go to the back or the other car comes up.
Yeah, if the other car comes, it's a wrap.
You're in trouble.
That's when he goes, let's just see what happens. This is just a crapshoot. And next thing you know, my shit.
That's when you got warrants.
Oh, is that what that is?
Exactly.
Yeah, because if you're doing what you're supposed to do.
Shut up, Lewis.
No, I mean honestly, I'm seriously.
Because you are nice.
No. I mean, I grew up in Philadelphia. All right, so my uncle was a cop. But the bottom line is, even driving in L.A. and when I'm with my children were growing up, and certain things you have to teach your sons how to act. And they see it by example, how you treat somebody. Turn your car. It's simple. I mean, to me, it's simple. I mean, I understand there's certain things, but if you ride that man that ran, I'm sorry he did. The boy got out of the car and ran. Why are you running?
He didn't pay his child
Yeah,
support.
but I don't care. You don't run from the cops. You don't run. You're going to die.
Because there's actually a law in some states that they could shoot you if you run, right, George?
No. They changed that a long time ago.
Last week.
Yeah, when they decided the flag was going to come down.
No, it used to be in California that if you were a fleeing felon, and that meant if you were breaking into somebody's house or whatever, and you ran, the police could shoot you. Okay. That law got changed like in the late 60s or early 70s.
Ooh,
now you can still shoot a fleeing felon, but you have to show that they would, if you didn't shoot them, that they would go hurt more people. So,
actually, when they did that case with one of the officers, they had that law still in the paperwork when they went into deliberations. I forget what case that was.
What state was
Mike
that, though?
Brown? It was one of the cases where the cop,
Recently case.
Rodney King?
they got off because
Medgar Evers?
there was misinformation.
That was a Mike Brown situation because the prosecutor didn't properly inform the jury, the grand jury about that. Yeah.
So they thought that it was still legal to shoot you if you run.
Right, but
My bad. But I will say that
not California though.
Not California.
But I do feel like it's a big issue to me, at least, and I always felt this was wrong. That a cop can make a mistake. A citizen can't make a mistake. A cop can make a mistake. Then it's, oh, whoops, my bad. Didn't mean to arrest you and ruin your life. Sorry. I feel like the officers should be held accountable for some of those mistakes.
Well, it depends on whether the officer acted in good faith or not. If I know that you didn't do anything and I just want to screw you over, which has happened, I've seen it. Okay, and I just want to screw you over for personal reasons or whatever.
I hate your car.
Then that's different. Then the officer got to be dealt with. But I mean, think about this: if you're working your job, because that's police officer, that's his job, right? That's how you eat. So you're doing your job and you make a mistake, okay? Mm-hmm. Now, any job you're going to make mistakes in.
Yes.
Now, obviously with a police
I've
officer,
done it many a times.
Right. So with the police officer, there's levels of mistakes. Okay, there's a little mistake that inconvenience you. There's a mistake that cost you your life. Okay.
Wow. Right.
But everybody's going to make mistakes. So in terms of holding that officer accountable, it depends on what the officer did and why they did it. If it was a real mistake or somebody trying to screw you over and using it as an excuse, right? Like anything else.
Right. So what percentage of the police force would you say, like at least when you worked there, was those kind of crooked cops where they were like?
Yeah, go ahead and tell us.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to name names or anything. But,
here's a pen.
And names and addresses. Write down those.
Right. Need shield numbers and all that.
Because it is a certain percentage. So, but like, what you have more inside information. What do you think it was?
Okay, so 24 years in the game, as we say, right? I probably only worked with 3 or 4 people that I knew that probably would have been criminals if they
were not cops.
Or if they weren't cops.
So it's a relatively small percentage.
It's a small percentage.
You got to be pretty strong to be a cop because there's so many temptations. Like when you bust and you see all that money and all that dope, I mean.
Well, see, that's why they want to make sure you don't have any financial problems, so you won't be as tempted. They want to make sure you don't have this.
See, a lot of people don't know that if you have bad credit, that you cannot be a cop.
I have a question for you.
Speedy, you're out.
Yeah, I'm out. I got credit and you got bad kids. Look, were you? Because I have friends that are police. When they're off work, my friends, they off work.
Right.
Was it that way for you, or did you go? He looked like he gonna do something.
Oh no, because you get enough. If you work in an area like I worked in, when I worked in the housing projects, I got enough of that.
Okay, so when you were off work, if somebody stole something, go that way. Don't come this way.
I'm off work, especially after you've been on a job for a couple
what projects
of years,
did you work? Jordan Downs?
Jordan Downs, Nickerson Gardens, Imperial Courts.
So did you, how important do you think it is that police officers are actually a part of the community that they, police?
I can't think that you can, I don't think you can overstate how important that is. Even if you're not from that community, once you get there, you need to learn how to become a part of the community. Now, you're never going to be invited to people's birthday parties and stuff, right? But that people will see you and say, oh, yeah, that's our police. Mm-hmm. And that
when you were working in the projects, you were pretty much respected by the residents there because you were...
bigger than
because we're there all the time. See, that was a good thing about the Housing Authority police is that we were the police for their projects. So I'm not getting transferred to go to the Valley. Mm-hmm. I'm not getting transferred to go to San Pedro. I'm here. Mm-hmm. And over the entire course of my career, I'm going to see you. And so I saw kids, some kids grew up to be real knuckleheads, and some of them grew up to be decent people,
Louis
right?
Dix.
But there were people that knew me, and I knew them over the course of my 14 years there. You see people grow up, families.
And just in case you tuned in, we are talking to George Holt. Did I say it right?
Right.
24 years on the police force. Now he LAX too?
Yeah, I went from the Housing Authority Police to the Airport Police.
Yeah,
LAX.
I did some things.
He said, Speedy said, George Holt, right? I got that right?
I was talking about the George part.
No, but I was going to ask.
Jorge Holt. Yeah, Holt.
What I was going to ask you, Mr. Holt, was what were some of the things you saw the knuckleheads lack and the quality ones that they had that helped them get through that?
Sense of purpose. And I say sense of purpose is because you would see like the knucklehead kids, they were ones that are always out late at night. Keep in mind that if you constantly interacting with the police, something's up. Okay? And so the good kids were the ones that you typically didn't see hanging out at night. I typically did not interact with them in an official capacity. I might see them when they're walking home from school or whatever. But they weren't ones that I got to know their names and got to know their parents, so on and so forth, It's about having focus, man, real early and knowing you may not know what you want to do for a living, but you don't want to get involved with nonsense. And that's what I saw was the difference between the kids who had focus and the ones who didn't and just kind of fell into gangbanging and selling dope and all that.
Did you always know you wanted to be a police officer?
Yeah, from probably the time I was probably about
He used to be
11.
a rapper before he was
11 years old. Yeah, long time
He
ago.
battled Ice-T back in the day.
Long time ago, yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to take you to jail and you ain't getting out.
So, George, you also worked as an L.A. airport police. Did that come after 9/11? Did that police force form as a result of that?
Oh, no. Airport police have been around since
years.
And
1940 something.
And a sidebar, what is the best way to smuggle drugs on? I'm asking for a friend.
I'm going to give you a guy's number. You let him know when you're coming. Okay?
Now,
he'll take care of you.
I don't know if you can answer this. We used to hear that the police would recognize certain cars coming into the airport and target those particular vehicles. Back in the day during, and then like if you were flying out on a red-eye flight, just pay for the ticket, you were red flag. I got, don't tell nobody I told you, George. I go to St. Louis. At the time, St. Louis was one of the hotbeds for whatever. And they stopped me because they told me I bought my ticket at the last minute. I was going to do a comedy show. And this, that, and the other. And they took me in the back.
Right.
And so they took me and they were like, well, this and the other. And they walked me through the airport, handcuffed, the whole nine.
So are there drugs in these honey buns?
So I get in there and then they find out, it's all good. So they're like, you can go. I said, no, y'all going to walk me back to the motherfucking thing so I don't look like a fucking criminal.
Right.
And people ain't looking at me all stupid.
Yeah.
So I made them walk me all the way back to the
Right.
counter and they went,
Sure.
no, he's okay. And I went there, everybody went, I'm okay.
Right.
I didn't steal shit. I could be on this plane, just not in first class, but I'm on this fucking flight.
George, what do you think of the current situation with police now? There's so many cases with police brutality, especially with young black men. We've seen over the past year or so that there has been, situations that just are not right, especially the Ferguson situation, Mike, and so on and so forth.
Mike Brown.
Yeah, Mike
Well,
Brown.
I'm not one of these officers that's going to defend everything the police do.
Mm-hmm.
I understand that the current state of community and police relations is the fault of the police.
Got it.
Okay?
I'm with that.
We've done things and we've tolerated things that shouldn't have gone on, all right? And officers have, there's certain things you just can't excuse. The guy in South Carolina that shot the man in the back when he was running because of child support.
Right.
Yeah, that's
Man, you can't.
Yeah.
You can't explain
And what
that.
about the guy that
defend
was
that.
paralyzed and died because he broke his neck in the back
Freddie
of
Gray.
the police? Yeah.
Oh,
Freddie
right,
Gray.
in Baltimore, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that we'll see what happens with that. I know that
Cops
it
do
looks
that,
shaky as
don't
hell,
they?
And cops do that. Okay.
Make a left, make a right.
Well, there's a name for that, even. Okay. So that's
Oh,
how
you fucked
that's how
up.
prevalent it is. Is that there's
It's called
actually a
policing.
name for it. Okay.
So you going to go to court.
So that does happen, but we can't get mad at people for disliking the police right now.
Yeah.
So I want to make sure I get this because I am a parent. He's a parent. And they want to be.
No,
What do
I
you
don't.
say to parents who are out
No,
there
we don't.
who have sons or daughters, whoever, when they come in contact with the police? What
What are some of the
few
tips?
things they need to know to tell
Right.
them?
Okay, so the first thing is understand that in any human interaction, you got to kind of understand where the other person's coming from, right? Whether
Gotcha.
that's you at the airline ticket counter or whatever, you got to understand where the other person's coming from. This situation is potentially life and death, so you certainly have to understand where that officer's coming from, because the officer's the one in charge of that situation. Okay, and that's not to say that people need to bow down. That's not to say that people need to give up any rights. But you do understand that if you've been stopped by the police, there is ostensibly a reason that you've been stopped by the police.
Whether you like it or not.
Whether you like it or not,
Yeah.
whether you know it or not. Maybe you don't know that your taillight is out. Maybe you look like somebody who did something. Maybe somebody called and said you did something. Now, you know that you didn't do anything. And you're like, why are you messing with me? I'm just getting screwed with. Well, somebody might have said you did something. So in that officer's mind, he don't know you just came from the gym. He don't know you just got off work. All that officer knows is that's the person.
Speedy
they called
didn't
on.
come from the gym. that's for sure.
Let's get that straight.
Okay. So what I'm saying is understand that you need to go along with the program. Because as I said earlier, you can't win that confrontation. You're not going to ever win a conflict with the police on the street. The way for you to come out of that situation as best you can is go along with it, because the last thing you need is something that could have been a warning that gets turned into a resistance charge now. Now you go to jail because you didn't want to go along with the program, and then it escalated to the point where now there's a fist fight or there's a struggle.
Really bad.
It happens all the time. I've seen it happen, and there's some officers who will escalate situations like that. There's some officers where if you hear they're coming to back you, you're like, I'm good, I got it. Because you know when that dude shows up, he's going to escalate that situation. So
is it true that you can actually, when you're into a fight with a cop, you can actually fist fight a cop?
No.
Who said that?
I was going to say, there's no law like that. No. There's no
Lewis.
No.
Lewis. That's why I always ride with RT.
Because we saw the
never did
video on the internet where the guy, the suspect, and the cop were actually fighting.
That was in New York, right?
Oh, in New York.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
That was in New York.
Was he undercover that walked up or something?
They were plain clothes.
Oh, plain clothes.
Yeah, they were plain clothes. Here's the thing. Again, that's a perfect situation of somebody not wanting to go along with the program, not even knowing why the police stopped you. You don't know what somebody said you did. Okay? So you're supposed to go along with the program, because this officer may think you're somebody else, and you're going to be treated like that somebody else. So, and when it comes down to fighting somebody like that, I mean, again, there's always going to be the system on the officer's side. Unless you can clearly show that officer is wrong, the law is written for the police officer to have a certain amount of discretion, okay? And that is just the fabric of our society. That's just how it's set up. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying go along with the program, recognize things as they are, and make sure that you're able to survive that incident with your criminal history intact, with your health and your life and your freedom intact.
Well, my criminal history is gone. It's fucked already. But
one of the issues I've had with just the police in general is the
Nothing.
is the fact that they have this like you mentioned earlier, kind of the good old boy network, where it is anti-snitching, where if officers do wrong, I feel like the other officers don't say shit about it and they let it slide because they know they're not supposed to rat out other officers. So what can be done to change that culture where there is some, hey, you're messing up, stop doing that?
I think that's a long.
You know what?
That might be a long way away.
That's a long way away. And I'm not saying that everybody's in on the conspiracy. What I'm saying is, this is a job where you depend on your coworkers for your life.
Yeah.
Right. True.
Okay, and so that bond has to be there to a certain extent, to where you understand this person has your back. Now, sometimes that extends too far, and the key is officers not letting other officers get themselves in that kind of trouble. If you see somebody screwing up, you should pull them to the side and check them. That doesn't mean you have to go and snitch to the supervisor. And of course, if I was still on the job, then I'd have to say, yeah, you should go tell the supervisor. But I'm not on the job anymore, so I can tell it real. Pull that officer to the side and say, hey, you're out here screwing up. You're going to go to jail. You're going to cost me my job, and I'm not going to tolerate that. And there's some people I think of right now that I wish I'd had that conversation with them when I saw them screwing up, and it'd have kept them out of jail. It'd have kept them on the job.
Yeah, I wish you would have said something to me.
Well, George,
Fucked off my career.
thank you so much. Did you have one last question?
Yeah. Two.
Shit.
No.
Like cigarettes.
No, they smell like cigarettes.
Arrest them.
I don't smell like cigarettes. They smell like cigarettes.
Cigar weed.
Hey,
no
You
offense.
wouldn't
No
dare.
offense, George.
Mr. Holt, I wanted to thank you for your service. And to all you
Marines,
officers out there,
brother?
be careful. And all you knuckleheads, just
Pull
go
your
to
pants
school.
up.
You should have been a cop, Lewis. I think you would have been a good
No,
cop.
Lewis would have got
Actually-
shot day one.
I actually did apply to be a police officer. I got 98 on my exam.
What did you fail?
Okay.
You know what? When I applied, you couldn't wear glasses. You couldn't wear contact lenses.
Right.
And then what happened was, then they sent me a letter and they said, yeah, they're taking people with contact lenses. Because I went on the oral view.
And by that time,
I had
an asshole already.
No, I was already on stage. I had taken the mic already.
Well, George, is there anything else you want to leave
Please.
information with our listeners?
You know what? Lewis touched on it earlier about personal responsibility.
There you
go. We can't be out here doing what we want to do and then get mad when somebody stops you, okay? We can't be out here killing each other and then acting like we don't understand why people look at us the way they do sometimes. You know, I just go back to what he said, personal responsibility. That doesn't mean other people get to treat us poorly, but you still, you know, we have to really believe Black Lives Matter, and we need to really show that.
I just got one more thing to ask. That little sticker you get from the police station, does that really work? The
What
gold
sticker?
one that
That
says
you put on the bumper?
The one
Yeah.
that I support police. Does that really work?
That says "Don't pull me over." I gave $20.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? It might have worked at first, but after you start getting cars with drugs in them that have that sticker on there, it don't work. We figured it out.
It worked one time for me. This guy, I busted a U-turn with it said, "Don't you ever make a U-turn." My man looked in the back. He said, "Why'd you make the U-turn?" I went, "My wife about to have a baby." He went,
He's like, "That's
"All
the
right,
worst."
go ahead,
excuse ever.
man.
Go ahead.
You go ahead." I was like,
I see the sticker.
Right, the magical sticker.
Yeah, that sticker is
Yeah, but when the cop
$20.
realized it was Speedy, he took the baby stuff seriously. Oh, yeah, this guy's having another kid.
He better go. He's got to go. Escort, please escort.
Well, thank you, George,
All
for
right,
joining
thank you for
us
having me.
Thank you, George.
this afternoon. You're listening to the Rollout Show on Morris Media
Hey, leave your gun.
Live. He said, leave your gun. We'll be right back after this. Call us up, 323-293-3375. DJ Twin in the
"Yeah,
mix.
call in. Let us know what the fuck we doing."
Last suckers crossed syndicate, shot him up. Cops found them in the lake, bottom up.
We are back. It's the Rollout Show.
Yeah, I'm your pusher.
Yeah, that's a great song.
It's
I don't know
George,
why you played
George's request. George Holt requested that.
Yeah, he did battle Ice-T back in the day, and I heard he won, actually.
It's the Rollout Show right here on the Morris Media
Live.
Network. Live, right? Is that what you said?
Morris Media Live.
Morris Media Live. Okay, cool. It's your boy Speedy. And else we got?
I'm the poetess.
That's you.
And RT the White Boy's in the building. What's up, y'all?
Last but not least.
Hey, this is Louis Dixon. For you people out there on that little chat room and all that stuff, you little suckers, you little suckers out there talking all that trash. Some of y'all are funny, but y'all are mean.
I'm waiting for you to go, you
All y'all
jive turkey.
out there in front of those machines.
No, I mean, keep having your fun, but learn to talk to each other.
That's what they're doing.
Well, I'm just getting into this social media stuff, all right? I'm learning. Like, I've been on Facebook now. And these people are mean on Facebook.
To you, Lewis.
No, they're mean to each
they're
other.
mean.
They're
They're
mean. They're mean to each other.
They're mean.
I mean, and one brother just hit me because I was talking about how these black men, let's start stepping up and dealing with these young gang members.
Yes.
This fool talking about, Emmett Till and all this stuff happened before gangs, Lewis. What should we offer the gang members? You know, kill yourself. All right? Whoever that was, kill yourself.
That's what they're doing.
Answer the question.
What?
What do you offer to
You
them?
offer them love, consistent love, and you offer them you be there. You offer them your presence.
So now you want to hug a thug.
No, I'm saying whoever that
You wanna
seed
hug a
is.
thug.
No, whoever
Hug a thug.
the male who stuck his penis in the girl's vagina and ejaculated her and got her pregnant.
What? Where did
He's
we
the
go?
one that needs to be present first.
How did we get there?
And before that, the father who had the girl needs to make sure that the young man who's doing that is respectful enough to be there when it's done.
Hugs for thugs.
Hug for
No,
thugs.
it's just
want to give out hugs.
everything's not going to turn out, beautiful. But the
your
matter of
medicine.
fact, just the presence,
Let
being
us
there.
share some love for
No,
thugs.
I'm just telling you, man.
Lewis,
We want to hug
when you
'em.
take your medicine, crunch down on the tablet. Let it dissolve in your gum tissue.
Chase it with some water.
I don't
Yeah.
take the pills.
There's the problem. Shit. You're not taking your goddamn medicine.
No, I know it sounds like
Hug a
threat and all
thug,
that,
nigga.
but it's just the fact.
No,
of the
you're
matter.
right, Louis. You're right. I think it's your delivery that.
How do you want? Okay. Please stop shooting.
Send
each
your
other.
messages to www.borninthefifties.com to contact Lou Dix, and
we have
we'll
a
tell
phone
you
call.
all his
Do
issues
we-
with thugs.
Do we have a phone call?
Probably one of
Hug a
those
thug.
thugs.
Hug a thug.
Chris from Connecticut, call us back, boo.
Hug a thug.
Hug thugs.
Hashtag that somebody.
The
for me.
number is 323-293-3375, and we got a phone call.
Probably your mama again.
I found my domino pills.
It's Big Six.
No, it's the
It says I
engineer.
have to take it after I eat.
I'm a hug a thug.
Hey,
We have a phone call. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
It's
Chris from Connecticut.
Hi, Chris.
So the sexiness.
I'm telling you, where you pull the covers back?
It's 9 o'clock in the afternoon there. What the fuck is you doing?
Put on some drawers before you call, please. Put your pants on.
Just want to say congratulations to Poetess on her new show.
Thank you.
I've been watching from the get-go. You work your way up, and it really is a blessing.
This nigga's the worst.
To see a beautiful woman like yourself succeed at trying something.
Are you in the living room, nigga?
I'm telling you, get out of Poetess' house.
Thank you, Chris. And I've also been following you, and I'm very, very proud of all the things that you've been accomplishing.
What is it? What has he accomplished?
He's a fireman.
He's a fireman.
And a daddy.
Well, Chris should be out there working the fires. Why are you up on the phone?
Hey, why don't you slide down his pole?
And before I leave, I want to let Speedy know good job.
Dang, Speedy.
What? Really? Is this
sounds
real
like
Chris?
it sounds like
it's not eat a bowl of Dick, Speedy?
I know. Is this a Chris clone?
This is a new Chris.
Oh, he turned a new leaf.
Oh,
he's hugging thugs.
thugs. Oh, were y'all barbecuing together?
Thank you, Chris, for the phone call, man.
Thank you, Chris. Hit us up 323-293-3375. I guess we should bring in our next guest.
Let's bring in our next guest. You know what? When we say next guest, that's when you automatically move.
Oh, me?
Yes.
He can sit right.
We're on a delay anyway, so it doesn't matter. By the time I get there and he gets there, it won't matter.
It'll sink in.
Yeah,
Coming up.
He's your guest.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't know how to read, so let me go read his bio.
Oddly enough, he wrote a book.
Our next guest is Brooklyn Mc Linn. He is an inspirational leader and life coach. He discovered his passion for empowering people at the age of 19. Today, as a successful actor, author, and entrepreneur, Mc Linn has used his amazing journey through life and interactions with others to enlighten other folks. He also has the tools to help you, and he's here today to share what some of that is. I think maybe Lewis and Speedy could use some.
Yeah, right.
Speedy, that's a book. It has words in it.
I was looking for the pictures.
You start from the top left, and then you finish all the way to the end.
Please welcome Brooklyn Mc Linn to the Rollout Show.
Did we say it right? Mc Linn?
Yeah, Mc Linn.
Brooklyn
Mc Linn.
All right, thanks for hanging out with us, man. And tell us more about the book that we are passing around right now.
The book is called My Book of Favorite Quotes. It's a motivational book. It's a 30-day transformation to becoming a better you.
Speedy might need 60. Might need a couple months.
Yeah, some days before
just read each one twice. But, seeing people post stuff on, we live in a social media world now, and, I would see a post and somebody would say, to be or not to be. And it's like, what does that mean?
Okay.
Like, what does that mean to you? Like, what happened before you read that, and then, now you're doing something different. So I was like, I think I'm going to take the time to do that and actually share personal stories and personal experiences of what I did before.
What a cough button around this motherfucker. How rude was that?
We need a phlegm on my book.
No, we need a blunt button.
You wouldn't want to get much phlegm on this book. It is kind of thin.
Yeah, for sure. It's an easy read.
It's my friend. Don't do that.
Yeah, he thought it was going to be the art of war.
Yeah. Now, when you say so a book like this, someone who's going through something, or maybe you're not going through something, or you just need something that picked me up, or is there certain chapters they should go to, or is it just a factor of just reading and finding what fits you?
It's a free for all. Like literally, the one of my favorites is from a mutual friend we have, Dwayne Martin.
Yes.
He asked me one time, would it kill me to go hard for 5 minutes? And
what does that mean? Go hard in what way?
The story behind it was, as an actor, I had an audition, and we're forever judging auditions.
Okay. Yeah.
And I come from playing basketball, so I had an audition that I felt like they were wanting me to shuck and jive.
Okay.
So between the legs, behind, just kind of showboat and want. Like I played organized basketball, so that was beneath me. I'm not understanding. It's a commercial. It's supposed to be fun. You're trying to make some money. I'm like, no, it needs to be this. And, this I'm not how you play ball. Right? Exactly. Yeah.
So tell them how to do their commercial.
Yeah, exactly. That's where I was at that age. So I half-assed the audition, high and mighty, walked off, and, And I went. He was taping a TV show nearby, so I went to go visit. And he's like, "Where you coming from?" I said, "Man, I had some stupid audition. They wanted me to do such." And he just looked at me and he said, "How long did it take you to get dressed for that appointment?" 30 minutes. How long did it take you to get there? 35, 40 minutes. How long did the audition take? 30 seconds. Would it have killed you to go hard for 5 minutes and give it your best, give it your all?
Damn.
Like
Right, you took all that time.
Yeah, exactly. You took all that time to go down there and BS your way through it. It's like you might as well have stayed at home. So it was just a lesson in not committing what I call suicide. Like let the opportunity put the bullet in you. Like don't sabotage myself, before somebody else gets a chance to. So it was something that still sticks with me 20 some odd years later. It's like, if I decide to show up or be somewhere, I'm committed, I'm going hard, or don't go.
It's helped you in the audition.
Absolutely,
process, right.
absolutely.
There you go.
Wow.
So that's just one of 30. But it's
I like
a small book. It's it's supposed to be an easy read.
What do you think so far,
It's
Louis?
not rocket science.
You're looking through it.
Yeah, I'm almost done. Hold on.
It comes with both, man. Hey, when you have something to say, ridicule comes with it. Okay, I accept that.
I
It's part of it.
apologize.
It's
Hold
par
on.
for
See,
the
now,
course.
hold on. See, now, this is what I'm saying.
It's
See,
part-
you-
Now,
you-
but
but
first,
this
this is what I'm saying.
It's the
This is what I'm
same
saying.
dude that's saying we need to step our
Yeah,
game
step
up.
our
No,
game
but
up.
wait. No, but first
He
of
got-
all,
he got jokes
first of
about
all,
the
I am reading the book and I am almost done. So you said it was a light read.
It is.
So don't get all personal. Do I need to put
I'm
a quote in
not.
here? Don't get all personal when somebody says something personal. All right, because you got a quote in here by Troop. All right, slow up. All right, you got to. I mean, I'm just saying, but don't. That's what I'm saying. But what happens to me is whenever
Why does your
people,
voice go up?
Well, because
Bring
my
it
voice
down.
is up.
Bring it
Because
down.
it's,
Bring
I
it
got
Why you so
testosterone in me.
excited? Relax,
Well, because
man.
because I just read a quote.
Okay.
I just read the quote about excitement in life. I'm going hard for my 5 minutes. You didn't do that at audition. So lighten up. Don't try to tell me to lighten up. I'm going to get it. I already had that conversation with Dwayne.
Okay.
All right. But what I'm saying, see, this is what I'm saying about, man, you wrote the book, you sat down, my little comment, then you throw it off.
What do you think of the book?
Anybody that takes the time to these are quotes from people that he's spoken to.
Yes.
From Troop. And I get that. That's beautiful. He's doing the work that somebody else is not doing. Somebody's going to pick up the book and they're going to get something from it. But what I'm saying is that, like he just said, Dwayne Martin told him that story about going hard 5 minutes. That's a story you hear from your father. If that's what I'm saying about if you're in
There's
your
a picture of him and his dad on the book.
No, I appreciate it. I read that. I read that in the back about his dad. I read that in the back. I read it. And that's good. But what I'm saying is that I would love to see all the quotes that your dad had. The hell with Dwayne Martin.
They're
all that.
in there too.
Why don't you do it?
You ain't. It's in there too.
You
man.
ain't. Look, just relax. I'm almost done. Give me one more page. Relax. Don't take it so sensitive. You're winning. You've got the
I
book.
know I'm winning. So I'm like, why? Well,
your testosterone's up. Why you loosen up, homie.
Be funny.
I got the book.
That's what he did.
I got the book.
Where
All right.
you,
be funny.
Where you
All
from?
right, look at
Born
him.
and raised.
He's deep. He's from Inglewood. He's deep.
Yeah.
L.A.?
Yeah.
The fuck out of here.
Yeah. Inglewood, California.
Yeah. That's why he's so sensitive.
You went to what high school?
I hate Lewis.
I went to Taft High School. I was
you
checked
went to
into
Taft.
Inglewood,
Yeah.
but my oldest brother got carjacked on Crenshaw and Hyde Park, so my pops was like, we out of here.
Damn.
So you were at Taft when Cube was there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. My boy was there at the time too. I didn't know you were from here.
Yeah.
Brooklyn threw me off. So that's why people go, is he from Brooklyn? He's from the Valley, my son. Anyway, I stole the name from you. People that listen to the book, besides Louis Dix, we're not talking about him. That's
Do you have an audio version?
Yeah, is it on tape? Because
There's
Speedy
an
might
ebook,
need that.
though.
Speedy
No
might
audio.
need it.
Not yet. No audiobook
It
yet.
would have been kind of dope. Just a suggestion, if you decide to do an audio version, if you actually have those guys do the quotes,
Yeah.
that would be nice.
The audiobook is definitely in the works.
I'm gonna need that.
Okay, so are you currently working on another book project, or if so, are you planning to do a series of inspirational writings or fiction, or is this your new thing as an author?
I didn't even think that far. That was on my heart to do, so I did it. And I just kind of follow my instinct and just trust that it's going to lead me somewhere. So, there may be more, there may be not. I might come up with an idea to do something else, but definitely.
But it's obvious that these quotes helped you.
Absolutely.
Because you put them in a book. That's fantastic.
So mentoring and, speaking and coaching and stuff like that.
So someone out there listening to the show, and let's just say they're going through just job kind of thing. What quote would you give them from that book? That you can go to this and that'll help you out.
That's the whole quote right there.
The one from my dad is the first one, or one of them is there's two people. There's two reasons why people don't make it. Either you quit or you die. Wow. So at some point, everybody gets a shot. So it's most people give up before they get an opportunity. Okay. But if you just keep showing up, at some point, you know.
Yeah, or you're going to get arrested. So one or the other. But here's a good one: that don't be shy about asking for help. Doesn't mean you're weak. It only means that you're wise. Seriously. No, that's a quote. Hey, man, I told you I'm reading the book.
So won't you ask for help?
Let me ask you,
He needs help.
Brooklyn.
Yes, ma'am.
What quote in the book touched you the most? What stood out to you the most? What helped you the most? What motivated you the most?
There's one called "A Belief is Only a Thought That I Keep Thinking," and basically what that taught me was, you know, we grow. You know, our environment plays a very big hand in shaping, you know, what we end up doing, the choices that we make. So family, TV, music, your friends, and so I was carrying a system of beliefs that weren't really serving me. So they were very limiting. You know, how much money I thought I could acquire, what type of relationship I thought I could have, my health. My dad died of a heart attack, so I thought I was going to die young too. So I'm walking around with these limiting beliefs, and then you start to question, and it's like, well, a belief is just something that you continue to think over and over and over and over. What if I decided to think something else?
Yeah, change it. There you go.
So it was literally like a shift like that. Well, I'm not going to die young. I'm going to work on my health, my diet, blah, blah, and then now it's a different story.
Okay, so what are your current projects outside of the book?
I coach. I'm an assistant coach, basketball coach over at Windward High
See,
School.
you guys have something in common, Lewis.
And
oh, that's where this comes from. He beat your ass.
No, he ain't never beat me. We ain't never. What division? What you? JV?
Varsity.
Varsity. Yeah. No.
Stop there. Stop. Please stop there.
Right?
No, seriously.
Brooklyn, that was dope as fuck. He said, "Are you your sophomore?" Varsity.
No, that's all. He's not the head coach.
No, an assistant. I don't have time to be the head coach.
Hey, listen.
I got other things.
I love coaching. Windward, he knows Coach
You
Raheem
coach
and all of them over
girls
there.
soccer.
No, I don't.
Ladybugs.
I've been coaching that division for a long time. But
You're a ladybug.
No, we'll see Windward. Harvard Westlake. We'll see Windward.
You're a ladybug.
Man, we'll see Windward. We bust Windward up. Windward's poop butt.
So Brooklyn, soccer. You know, B is tallest kid around.
Oh, he's not at Windward. He's not Windward.
No, my son's nice.
Send him Harvard Westlake.
I'm sending him there.
No.
Hang on.
Send him Harvard Westlake.
I'm not sending him to you. He's not a ladybug. He's not a ladybug.
Just getting that football program.
Girls soccer.
Windward's weak. H-Dub. Harvard Westlake. Willows. We beat up on Windward. Willows beat up on Windward.
You're gay.
But they just got a good player.
Ladybug.
Nowadays, that's a compliment.
That's a compliment. All right, so we'll get you out on this one. You're still acting.
Yes.
Which are you feeling more now? You got coaching, acting, or doing these type of inspirational books?
To tell the truth, Speedy, they're all connected to me.
Okay.
When you strip them all the way down, it's about affecting people in a positive way. So you can do that as an actor. You guys are doing it as well. The three of you are doing it.
Except for the ladybug.
Coach Ladybug.
I want to see
mentoring,
we'll see if he's acting.
coaching.
He can go.
No, we'll see. I'll be calling his name.
I'll show you how to wash your uniform.
And for
I'll be calling his name.
And for our fans that are listening, and someone wants to write a book, what are the first?
Get the book.
Or get the book. We'll get to that in a second. But they want to write or try to. What is the first thing they need to do?
Just write. Just literally take out a piece of paper, or if you type, just start writing, start typing. Like, don't judge what you have to say. Will Smith, a good friend of mine, says that
we need the drop button.
Every person has $1 million idea inside of them, but 999,999 don't believe it's
Speedy,
working.
the George Foreman grill has already been made. So
And a good thing, always good book.
Try to scratch the George.
Always
part
in
off.
dent. He did a good job.
And how can people get the book?
Amazon.com. My book of favorite quotes. I self-published it on CreateSpace. I mean, the technology available. It's like there's really no excuse not to do anything you want to do.
One thing I hate about like the
CreateSpace.com.
independent books is that every book needs an editor.
Yeah.
And a lot of people write books like that nowadays, self-publish, and the grammar is off. The grammatics are
grammatical
off.
errors.
Right. And so
The
I
fabulous
suggest if
grammatics.
you are going to write a book and it's your first time and you know maybe someone who writes well or is an editor, have them go over your book.
Yeah.
Microsoft Word.
Yeah, because it was interesting you said about the author. Yeah.
What about the author?
He's the author.
Yeah, no, you need to
The
rewrite
author's
that.
right here.
Anyway, how do people get it again? How
Our
do they get it?
professional hater.
Amazon.com. My book of favorite quotes.
Please go get
Amazon.com.
the book. Let him know that you heard the show on here. Is this mine? You're not taking this away?
You can have it, Speedy.
Thank you, brother.
You can get someone to
Because
read
you
it to you.
Sign it.
I'm waiting on that one to come out.
Well, Brooklyn,
I'll
where
get
can
Brooklyn to
people,
read it.
are you on social media? Can people
Absolutely.
follow you?
Brooklyn Mc Linn.
Brooklyn Mc Linn.
And that's
Twitter,
McLinn.
Facebook.
Those.
Yes.
Spell it again.
Next film.
BROOKLYN. I'm doing a porn. MCL.
Oh,
It's
shit.
called short writing.
It's called Ladybug.
It's an inspirational porn.
Thank you, man.
It's called Dix.
That's all right. It's called DIX. I know you get frustrated. Don't worry, homie. You'll reach my level of understanding.
I still say the quote of the evening was, "I'm a varsity."
Man, please. Let me call his coach. I'll call his coach.
Who do you coach, Lewis?
Huh?
Don't get like you can't
I
hear
coach
me.
at Willis. I've been coaching for a long time.
He announces the games.
No, actually, I did that for Marlboro.
I know.
I did that for Marlboro.
That's why.
Because my daughter went there. I did that for Marlboro. But yeah, no, I had fun.
And here the girls come playing soccer.
Ladybugs, welcome out.
Show you
I've been giving back
2015.
for a long time. See, I don't have to get paid. I've been giving back. See, he's trying to make money off you.
10% of the proceeds go to buying socks for the homeless because those are the least donated items. Socks and underwear.
Whoa.
Well, actually, they're products. Female products are the least. So rewrite that one.
Who are you?
I'm just telling you because we used to donate, and that's what it was.
Right, Lewis Dix said
professionalhaters.com.
Yeah.
Professional haters.
That's right. He'll call his friends. His friends will tell him.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Call
Lewis.
Will Smith. Tell him we said hi.
Okay.
Thank you, Brooklyn. I appreciate you
Thank
coming
you,
down.
Brooklyn.
Yeah, thank
And
you.
you've handled the varsity and this
Ladybugs. You handled it good.
Ladybug
If you can survive,
announcer.
Louis,
No
you can
fists were
survive.
thrown. It was good.
Yeah,
It's the Rollout Show,
Morris Media.
Morris Media Live, and we're gonna take a quick break.
Come right back.
We're gonna come right back, so don't go nowhere.
Thank you,
guys.
Brooklyn.
Holidays.
Thank you.
DJ Twig.